Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Smacky. Hey, we've got homecoming starting at 6:30 tonight. Will people be able to get it at 6:30, or can we make that happen somehow? Okay, I was saying 15 minutes. Okay, all right. And we're yep. Okay, awesome. Yeah. All right. So just holler at me whenever you get a chance to do a test or whatever. Oh, I'm up. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2. Audio check 1 2 3. Yep. But it's not saying perfect stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, it says 69.167, you know, underneath it. /BWHS/broadcast. Yeah. Let me uncheck it and recheck it. Audio check 1 2 3. Check audio. I'm switching to a shot of passing cars. gotta fix the mess sound.
Point the mic that way.
It's right here in this corner.
Because it's just
What are you doing? Watching you move our deal.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, the way
I got
that
you.
things
Yep,
have
that's fine.
been.
Hey, will you just get on that camera real quick and coach you through a shot just to get, give us a dead shot just to have.
Testing
the
1
camera
2.
operator down there.
Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1
So where should we
2.
tell him to go, Derek? What do you think of a good shot?
shoot back towards the Wolverines.
Can you shoot wide back towards us to the press box?
From heartache, from the pain, taking my
Yep.
message from the pain, speaking my
Press box.
message from the brain, seeing the beauty through the.
Big wide as it'll go. Up now towards the press box. Can you get the press box some more? Is that as zoomed out as it goes?
Carlos!
No, zoom out.
Carlos!
Out. That's as far as it goes.
Carlos!
We can bounce. Okay, tilt down and get the crowd part of the press box. Get those flags at that corner. Yep, perfect. Up a little bit. Tilt up a little bit. Up a little bit. Tilt up a little bit. Good, neat one. All right, that's good. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yep. All right.
Oh, where's our webcam? Have we checked our webcam as far as way down? This way a little bit. Is that pretty centered?
Hey, Wolverine fans, it's Canes Challenge night.
Okay.
And that means if your home team wins, you win. Just visit the Raising Canes in Rogers on West Walnut after the game today, or anytime tomorrow. Buy any Canes combo and get a second absolutely free. Just show your season pass or ticket from tonight's game. It's the Canes Challenge from Raising Canes Chicken Fingers. One love. They will be open till midnight tonight. Okay, fans, it's homecoming night, and we have got something special through the Athletic Booster Club. How would you like to win some money tonight? You could be the lucky winner of the Bentonville Athletic Boosters 50-50 raffle. That's right, a good old-fashioned split-the-pot raffle. Proceeds not only benefit the lucky winner, but also provide scholarships for graduating seniors, Bentonville Special Olympics, and help all junior high and high school teams and athletes in the Bentonville School District. Look for the Booster Club 50-50 raffle table under the stands to purchase tickets. But hurry, as tickets will end at the conclusion of halftime. The winner will have until the end of the fourth quarter of tonight's game to claim their prize. Must be 18 to purchase a ticket and win. The Bentonville Athletic Booster Club thanks you for your participation. Okay, I just got a special notice here. There will be a second drawing tonight because it is homecoming. We have 2 tickets for tomorrow's Hogs versus the Auburn game down in Fayetteville. So you actually have 2 chances to win tonight. You could win the 50-50 raffle, and or you could win 2 tickets to the Auburn game tomorrow versus the Hogs. Take your chance. Find the booster table. The only way you can win is to play.
We need the coaches corner and the lineups.
I mean, I should know how to import it.
Bentonville West High School football coaches and players would like to thank a few sponsors for their support of the Men of West program. Men of West is a speaker series and education program that provides leadership skills and life lessons to the Wolverines. This program allows players to interact with community leaders and to be inspired by their stories and life experience. This year's sponsors are Nature Made, Green Dot Corporation, Crown Partners Executive Search, Allstate, the Fennel Agency, Simon's Foods, NWA Realty, and First Security Bank. Thank you for making Men of West a success this season. The Bentonville West Wolverines would like to thank Dunnon Wave for providing Dana and Oikos drinks to fuel the team before tonight's game. And would like to remind everyone to be unstoppably you.
Football players aren't the only ones suited up. Our crew's ready.
Wolverine fans, come join the Lady Wolverines basketball team at their annual Spaghetti Dinner fundraiser, November 7th, in conjunction with Navy and Gold Night. Get an early bird ticket from any basketball team member and save. That's November 7th at the high school. Lady Wolverines basketball team annual spaghetti dinner. All right, concession stands. We got Cokes for $2. We got some great hamburgers and cheeseburgers for $4. The kettle corn is back for $3, along with cotton candy, apples, hot dogs, pretzels, pickles, Chick-fil-A, nachos, and pizza. We're ready for you. Come see us at the concession stand. Want you to check out and come on down to the Wolverine merchandise booth for your Bentonville West gear. We have blankets, hats, t-shirts, and sweatshirts. The Bentonville West Robotics Club is also selling license plates. Come get your Wolverine gear. The booth closes after halftime. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bentonville schools would like to welcome you to tonight's event. Tonight's feature is a matchup between the Rogers Heritage War Eagles and your Bentonville West Wolverines. The events tonight are a tribute to the players and coaches who spent countless hours preparing for this season. All Arkansas Activities Association policies, practices, and procedures will govern tonight's events. As a spectator, we expect you to support your team and always show common courtesy and good sportsmanship. Negative, demeaning, or obscene yells will not be tolerated. You are reminded that spectators are not allowed on the field before, during, or after the game unless prior arrangements have been made with the administration of the athletic department. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Debbie Jones, Principal Jonathan Guthrie, and Athletic Directors Scott Passmore and Jeff McGee, thank you for coming to tonight's event and supporting our athletes.
Hello and welcome to week 7 of the Bentonville West Football Coaches Corner. I'm here with Coach Brian Pratt and my name is Ben Larson. And Coach, you got the 6-0 Wolverines or the 1-0 6-time Wolverines. Talk about the game against Springdale.
We said 1-0 because this is week 1 game in town, and now we're back hosting the things and really proud of our kids. It's kind of a trap game like we talked last week from that big win against Fayetteville. Didn't have our best week of practice. Matter of fact, probably one of our worst. We just want to play just like we have been, and it shows playing now as we came out and showed away some time. But Sounds a really good football team, and we're ready to handle that adversity and go into the bowl and finish us what we do. Another huge game by Leroy and Davey and our offense. And we struggled at times, but we're still ready to late in the season, everybody's headed down for one of what's going on with the Wolverines. We play in the season.
You mentioned Will and Jaden on offense. Were there any players on defense that stood out to you?
Our defensive player of the week was John Cuban. Played defensive end, had a sack, or maybe a couple sacks, and played really well. Our offensive player of the week, kind of ironic, Cuban Will or Jaden. Our offensive player of the week was Tyree Smallwood, our running back, that had 3 touchdowns and rushed for 40-something yards or something like that. Played really well, ran the ball well. And those 2 guys, those guys make it what it is. We did in Will always leave the opportunity to do some other guys and stuff like that. So he did. I played really well. Defensively, Timmy under the big interception, Bud played the big interception. Overall, I thought we played not as good as we should, but good enough to win, and that's what you try to do.
Looking forward to Friday's game against Harvard. Pretty big game. Talk about that one a little bit.
It's a really big game. Up until last week, they were nationally the top 25 program in the USA Today. They're an explosive football team. A lot of returning starters from last year. Very fast. They like to throw the football around and run it as well. Defensively, they had 3 shutouts back to back to back. That didn't happen very often, so it's a good deal on defense. High scoring offense like we are, leading 6 and 7 in total points. Against a team that plays really good defense. So it should be for a good game. A lot of people want to come and see how we like to play. Harder coming off on a heartbreaking loss to Bentonville with a bunch of turnovers. I'm sure they'll get fired up this week. They've had a really good week. Ready to go. It's on the road again. We have to go to Harvard. You play the game, whether it's home or away, it's still the same deal. So we're going to go out and try to get that week day in practice and hopefully make a good showing and play for the game. It means a lot. That's the big game.
All right, well, that'll wrap up week 7 of the Bentonville Football Coaches Corner. I'm here with Coach Brian Pratt and my name is Ben Larson. Thanks for tuning in.
pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small orders while quality options.
Thank you for letting our family be served here again.
Looking forward to the next 20 years of being Northwest Arkansas.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER Service Pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Jackman Shipping presents Working Out with Sasquatch. Are you a worker outer? Do you like muscles? How much can you bench? If you answered yes to any of those things, then Working Out with Sasquatch is for you. Working Out with Sasquatch hits all the major muscle groups with range and muscle conditioning. Then I get a full body snack pack with protein packed Jacqueline Steering. Jacqueline Shipping, the protein packed snack pack with protein.
What's so different about ours? Let's ask real customers.
I have the free business checking account.
They seem interested in making sure that your business is successful. I've been in here probably 3 or 4 days a week.
They help you with lines of credit when you needed extra money for capital.
As a business person, our desk is open all night.
They've got 10 locations in that small town where we needed help getting stuff out.
Right on time. Ready to go every day. If you find come down here, every day. Our best bet, Outpost, your safe place.
So have you heard of that new imposter site you can email live at?
DNAL 2017 is for 7th through 12th graders October 4th through the 8th at Studio 412 in Bentonville. For more information or to register, go to studio412.org.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, present one box, extra sauce and toast, hydrated Idaho, tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate.
Nailed it!
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the visitor sideline, as it is my honor to introduce the 2017 Bentonville West High School Homecoming Court. Our first homecoming maid, representing the class of 2021, is Miss Emily Bettner, the daughter of Amy and Paul Bettner. She is a member of the West Dance Team and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Emily also dances at All That Dance, and she volunteers with both the Lincoln Junior High Dance Team and Special Olympics. After high school, Emily plans to attend Duke University. Her most embarrassing moment is getting dropped on her head in front of the whole school last year during a dance routine. And someday, she would like to go scuba diving in Tahiti. She is escorted this evening by her father, Paul Bettner. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emily Bettner. Our second representative from the class of 2021 is Miss Caitlin Ferguson. She is the daughter of Jessica Macias and Travis Ferguson. She is active in the West Drama Department, and she has a role in the upcoming production of Faith County. She is also volunteering at the Nightmare Haunted House, where all profits go toward the Leo Club. After high school, Caitlin would like to go to USC School of Dramatic Arts and then own a bakery. Caitlin has 5 siblings, and she would love to go to France. She is escorted this evening by her father, Travis Ferguson. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Caitlin Ferguson. Our first representative from the class of 2020 is Miss Savannah Guillory, the daughter of Eileen and Jerry Guillory. She is a member of West Swim and Dive, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and she also cheers at Infinity Athletics. After high school, Savannah plans on going to school to become a doctor. She likes to draw in her free time, and sometimes she would like to travel to developing nations and help people with medical needs. She is escorted this evening by her father, Jerry Guillory. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Savannah Guillory. The second representative from the class of 2020 is Miss Michaela Jones, the daughter of Jessica and Ryan Jones. She is a member of the Spanish Honor Society, Student Council, and DECA. She hopes to attend Duke University, and in 10 years, she hopes to be living lavish. Michaela likes to read and watch Netflix, and someday she would like to travel the world. She is escorted this evening by her father, Ryan Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Michaela Jones. The first representative from the class of 2019. Holly and Lance Holly. Cameron is a member of International Club, National Honor Society, and she plays volleyball for both Bentonville West High School and her club team. She plans to attend USC and become a registered nurse, eventually training and earning certifications to practice as a neonatal nurse practitioner. She likes to drive around with her friends and blast good music, as she's currently recovering from 3 concussions. So she really hopes that she doesn't trip and hit her head right now. She is escorted this evening by her father, Lance Holly. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cameron Holly. The second representative from the class of 2019 is Miss Anna Cash, the daughter of Renee and Scott Cash. Anna plays varsity basketball, and she is a member of DECA and the Bentonville School's Ignite program, where she focuses on digital design and photography. She also participates in various events with her church, along with being involved in Young Life and Banshees basketball. Anna would like to play college basketball somewhere on the coast, and she would love to go on a backpacking trip around Costa Rica and on a mission trip to Guatemala. She is escorted this evening by her father, Scott Cash. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Anna Cash. Our first representative from the class of 2018 is Queen nominee Ember Brown. the daughter of Rebecca Powers and William Brown. Ember is a worship leader for Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and she is also involved in the National Honor Society, Chamber Choir, and Student Council, where she serves as all student body secretary. She also runs an animal foster care program and competes in her church's fine arts tournaments. She has been awarded numerous choral accolades, and she is looking forward to enjoying a summer in Italy with her friends in chamber choir after graduation. She hates sloths with a burning passion, and if you threaten her with sloths, she will cry. She is escorted this evening by her mother, Rebecca Powers. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ember Brown. The second representative from the class of 2018 is Queen nominee Joanna Day, daughter of Trey and Kimberly Smith and Kenneth Day. She is a member of the National Honor Society, HOSA, LinkedIn, and Senior Girls. Joanna is a member of Northwest Assembly of God. She is a Student of the Year recipient. After high school, she had plans to attend the University of Arkansas Honors College to study medicine. In 10 years, Joanna would like to be in the middle of her medical school residency. Joanna has a set of triplet siblings, and she would like to travel Europe someday. She is escorted this evening by her father, Kenneth Day. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Joanna Day. The next representative from the class of 2018 is Queen nominee Anna Griffin, the daughter of Christy and Kelly Griffin. She is a member of the Bentonville West High School softball and track teams, National Honor Society, the Wild, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Student Council, and Senior Girls. Anna is an all-conference softball player, 3-time All-State track and field athlete, and she has won state championships in both softball and track and field. She plans to continue her academic and softball career at Southeast Missouri State University. Anna would like to thank her parents for spending their summers helping her pursue her dreams. She'd like to give a shout out to them and say thanks for being the best parents ever. I love you. She is escorted this evening by her father, Kelly Griffin. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Anna Griffin. Representing the class of 2018 is Queen nominee Liz Handy, the daughter of Kristen Phillips and Travis Handy. Liz is a member of the Bentonville West High School a cappella and chamber choirs, vice president of Choir Council, and co-president of Young Democrats. She is a member of Central United Methodist Church of Rogers and volunteers at Samaritan Community Center and Fellowship. Liz is a member of All-State Choir, a 5-time member of All-Region Choir, and has been accepted to Kansas State University Summer Choral Institute 2 years in a row. After high school, Liz plans to attend Kansas State University and major in secondary education. She has several personal and professional goals, but the most important one is that Liz would definitely like to have a pet teacup pig. She is escorted this evening by her stepfather, Sean Morris. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Liz Handy. Our next representative from the class of 2018 is Queen nominee Avery Hargrove, daughter of Lori and Randy Hargrove. She is a member of the Bentonville West High School tennis team and yearbook staff. Avery is a hostess at Chewy's, enjoys kickboxing, and models for a local agency in her free time. She plans to attend nursing school at the University of Arkansas. In 10 years, she would like to be working as a pediatric oncology nurse, starting a family, and raising a puppy. She would like to take this opportunity to let everyone know that her hair is naturally blonde. Avery would like to visit Paris, France someday. She is escorted this evening by her father, Randy Hargrove. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Avery Hargrove. The final representative from the class of 2018 is Queen nominee Bailey Pratt, daughter of Sherry and Brian Pratt. She is a member of the Bentonville West High School cheer and track and field teams, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and National Honor Society. Bailey is an All-American cheerleader. She plans to attend college and pursue a doctorate degree. In 10 years, she would like to have a successful career and a family. She wants to travel the world and help those in need. In her free time, Bailey enjoys making memories with her family and friends. She is escorted this evening by her father, Brian Pratt. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Bailey Pratt. Ava Dick, our crown bearer, is the 4-year-old daughter of Felicia and Casey Dick. She is in pre-K at Coleman's Children's Academy in Lowell. She enjoys playing soccer and participating in gymnastics. Ava wants to go to the University of Arkansas to be a Razorback, just like Mom and Dad. In her free time, Ava likes playing with Barbies and driving her princess car. She had the most fun when she went to SeaWorld to see the dolphins and whales. Ava Dick. Our football bearer is Evan Wright. He is 5-year-old son of Lauren and Harry Wright. He is a kindergartner in Miss Badine's class at Centerton Gamble Elementary. He enjoys playing soccer and going to Wolverines Summer Pride. When he's in high school, Evan wants to play football for the Wolverines and beat the Tigers. In his free time, he likes watching movies and playing with cars. Evan's favorite Wolverines are Jaden Jackson, Will Jarrett, and Bailey Pratt. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2017 Bentonville West High School Homecoming Court. Presenting the Queen's Bouquet and crowning this year's Queen is the 2016 Bentonville West Homecoming Queen, Miss Allie DeBus. After graduating this spring, Allie plans on enrolling in aesthetics school before attending cosmetology school. Bentonville West High School would like to thank Life Touch Photography for documenting today's festivities and Overstreet's Jewelry on the Bentonville Square for their generous donation of the Queen's Crown. The Queen was voted on by the Bentonville West class of 2018. The votes have been tallied, and the 2017 Bentonville West Homecoming Queen is Miss Bailey Pratt.
Bailey Pratt, your homecoming queen for 2017. I'm Derek Ruskin at the broadcast booth. We will come back. John Mackey will join me. We'll set the scene for football with Bentonville West and Rogers Heritage coming up next on the Wolverines Sports Network.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
But here is Jarrett looking to throw. Fires wide open. Jaden Jackson 30. Foot race 20.
On the behalf of the Bentonville Athletic Department, I would like to say thanks to all of our sponsors. These partnerships have created opportunities to over 2,000 students in grades 8 through 12. If you are interested in a commercial on our broadcast or other sponsorship opportunities, please email Scott Passman.
And welcome into Bentonville West Wolverine football, week number 8, as the Wolverines take on the Heritage War Eagles tonight, along with John Mackey. I'm Derek Ruskin. It's great to have you with us. Well, they've been an underdog a lot of the year. This week it seemed like they were getting a lot of praise and attention across the state, and we'll see how they handle some of that success tonight.
Well, definitely, you know, in year number 2 of Wolverine football, this, I think, will kind of be a good test for how much or how
Rogers Heritage coming in here, who has one win on the year. Of course, the Wolverines, one of the few unbeaten teams in the entire state overall. The Wolverines trying to go to 8-0 tonight.
I know last week there was 21 going into last week, and I forgot to check to see how many of the 21 dropped, but I think it was more than half for sure.
And the stakes tonight, as we start to get late in the year, playoff stuff starts to matter, and tonight the Wolverines can wrap up a first-round playoff bye if they win tonight.
Well, there's nothing like controlling your own destiny when we're talking about state playoffs, and what a great opportunity we have in week 8 with 2 games left to say yes, we're in. Because last year we were like waiting
and hoping,
till the end and crossing fingers and toes.
That's right.
So tonight, let's get it done and make it happen.
And it is also still possible, Bentonville versus Bentonville West, week 10 for the 7A West Conference Championship. The Tigers have Rogers tonight. Next week, the Wolverines have Rogers, and
flip-flop.
Bentonville will take on Heritage. Is that here again next week?
No, we go to Rogers. Yeah, Heritage. Oh, they go.
So Heritage has to play here
That's
2
right.
weeks in a row.
That's right.
Against both Bentonville West and with the Bentonville next week. So that's still on the line. Both the unbeaten teams in league play are the Bentonville Tigers and the Bentonville West Wolverines. But before you get to that, you got to handle the first 2 steps along the way, and that starts tonight with a Heritage team that's got some talent on it. Kidderman, their quarterback, Qualls, their running back. They've got some good players.
Well, and too, Derek, like this has just been a crazy week, obviously, with homecoming. And football coaches are really routine and really superstitious, and everything needs to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And if you change B and C to C and B, it throws everything off in their world. And so we had a little bit of that today and this week. I mean, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, our students were out for fall break. Teachers came back to work on Wednesday. The football team practiced all week, obviously, since they had a game tonight. But a few of the players didn't make it to all the practices because of the fall break, so we're going to have some changes in the starting lineups and some players getting some opportunities. And so it's just a little different this week, and so hopefully we'll respond.
I think we can look at some of the starters real quick here. Coach's Corner on the way in a little while, but we'll look at some of the starters for tonight's ball game for the Wolverines real quick, and we'll look at the defense first, which is good because we'll probably see them. We've seen them all year first on the field.
Well, and Chris Bush, defensive end, number 97, he was a little banged up with his knee. He's back healthy now. Pono Doctorello, the big boy at the nose tackle, number 50. And Kendall Young obviously had a big breakout game, moving up from outside linebacker to defensive end with 4 sacks last week against the Harbor Wildcats. I believe Kobe Anderson is not going to start tonight. I believe he's one of those players that will not be starting tonight. I'm not sure who will start in his place. Hunter Swoboda, senior, number 18, middle linebacker, along with his partner in crime, number 51, senior Levi Rutherford. And then Hunter's little brother, Tucker Swoboda, moved up from D-back into Kendall's outside linebacker position and just increased the speed. Brandon Humes moves into the starting cornerback spot, vacated by Swoboda. There's Gleckler with his little dance that he does at safety, and Whitlatch making some big plays last week. And here's a new starter this week, Victor Onyebueke, starting number 29 tonight. And punter, of course, is QB1, Will Jarrett. Kickoff tonight will be handled by number 99, Trey Travis.
There's the Wild. They're getting set for the ball game tonight with Bentonville West and with Rogers Heritage. Kickoff about 10 minutes or so away here, and we're going to talk it over with Coach Pratt when we come back on the Coach's Corner here on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you, Northwest Arkansas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Thank you for letting our family serve your family.
We're looking forward to the next 20 years with you in Northwest Arkansas.
Come with me now. Come with me now.
Hello and welcome to week 8 of the Bentonville West Football Coaches Corner. I'm joined by Coach Pratt, and my name is Ben Larson. And Coach, what a dominating performance by the Wolverines last Friday.
We played really well. You know, we came out and practiced, had a great week of practice. Our kids were definitely locked into what we needed to do and come out and obviously played extremely well. Defense definitely still in the show. You know, we always say it over the headphones when we're coaches talking. You know, sometimes we have to carry them, and sometimes they have to carry us. And Friday night they definitely did their part in getting a huge win on the road at a really tough team and a tough place to play.
Who were some players specifically on the defense that stood out to you?
Well, I think we had several guys that were key in our success. One of them being obviously Kendall Young. We played him as a defensive end this week and let him match up against their offensive line. We thought that the speed and his height and just length would be something that would be effective, and obviously it was. The other one, Tucker Swoboda, came in and played outside linebacker. He'd been playing corner the whole year, but we'd been trying to work him in. He gives us so much length and his speed and ball skills, and was able to get a huge pick. Jason Gleckler played lights out. I mean, there's numerous ones that played really big, but as a whole defense, they got the team MVP award this week, and so when we present the team MVP this week, Farm Bureau comes and gives that away every Wednesday, and they'll receive the ball for that. And we've never done it as a team before, but what a dominant performance against a really good defense, a really good offensive football team.
Another big game on Friday against Heritage. It's homecoming week. It's another chance to go 1-0. Talk about that game.
Well, 1-0 for the 8th time. Yep. And, you know, it is homecoming, and it's kind of weird when you start a new school and you do homecoming. We haven't even had any graduates yet. So I don't know who's coming home, just us. And the cool thing is it's just a chance for our kids to continue to enjoy the atmosphere of Friday night. And I think that there's a lot of excitement going on. And, you know, we just say it's different here. And I think this is just another reason. If you see the growth in our student section and where our crowd travels and the excitement that was in the stands Friday night, I think it shows that we're just different here. And, you know, everybody's supporting one another and coaches from other sports and so many people are always giving us a pat on the back, and that's huge, and we try to do the same for other sports as well, and I think that just grows with our school spirit, and you know, here we are homecoming, and we get to celebrate that. So it's a fun week. It is fall break, so it's a kind of little adversity in our practice schedules and things like that, and I appreciate you guys coming up early in the morning and doing this.
No problem.
And you're off on spring break. Just another reason why we're different at Bentonville West.
Yep. All right, well, that'll wrap up week 8 of the Bentonville West Football Coaches Corner. I'm here with Coach Pratt, and my name is Ben Larson. Thanks for tuning in.
Wolverine fans, keep up with your favorite team all year long with the official app of Bentonville West Athletics. A free download in the App Store and Google Play. The Bentonville West Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things Wolverine. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Bentonville West Wolverines, proudly presented by Everett Buick GMC. Download today for free in the App Store or Google Play.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium, Bentonville West Wolverine football, 7A West, week number 8. The Wolverines at 7-0, 4-0 in league play, taking on the Heritage War Eagles. And we will look now at the offensive starters for the Bentonville West Wolverines. An offense putting up 43 points per game, 434 yards of total offense. And it starts with the guys up front.
And you don't get 430 yards without number 52, Anthony Bettner at left tackle. Number 60, Brandon Beasley at left guard. Josh Parker at center, number 76. We'll see probably Sean Gardner at center some. Number 73, Tyler Saul's been the right guard all year, and the right side has been steady with Michael Toney, number 74, the right tackle. Jackson Prince, the receiver, number 7, a senior. Jonas Higginson, a sophomore, number 21, and sometimes you'll see him carry the ball out of the backfield as well. And QB1, Will Jarrett, who I think is by far the best quarterback in the 7A, and I'd like to see someone else claim to be a better quarterback.
Completing 74% of his passes.
Big play bandit, number 4, and then Tyrese Smallwood had a big game in the backfield against Harbor last week with a couple of scores rushing. So here we go. Look at that, Derek. If we'd had this up last year, we didn't know how to make these graphics last year, so finally we got Max Moon on the director's chair. He's got us going with the conference standings. Last year, we would have been down there with the Van Buren and Heritage probably at this point in the season. So it's kind of fun to be on top.
On top, 4-0, along with Bentonville in conference play. And remember, the Wolverines with a win tonight will clinch a first-round bye in the 7A playoffs. That means November 10th, they'd be off and would have a home game the following week. The top 2 seeds in the 7A West are given byes, so it's possible that both Bentonville schools, right now, if the playoffs started right now, as they always say, both would have a bye, and we'd do the Thursday night, Friday night shuffle.
We're assuming. I think that's how that's going to work. Yeah. I don't know another way it would work.
Yeah, well, they're both.
They're not going to do a doubleheader on a Friday night and start at 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock or something. I don't think. Clear the stadium.
3 and
reload
7,
it.
yeah, something like that. Captains are meeting at midfield here for the coin toss tonight on this homecoming night here. We know the Wolverines, if they win it, will take the defense because they've done it 7 times already this year.
So number 8, Sebastian Canigula, we hadn't talked about him, tore his ACL in the spring. On that note, it reminds us that number 66, Ryan Keeley, did the same thing last week against Harbor. So we got another big defensive player out. But in the game of football, it's next man up. And so we'll see if the Wolverine defense can respond with that loss of big number 66.
Caniglia not wearing any kind of wrapping or bracing or anything, so obviously he's getting better.
He's hoping playoffs at some point.
Well, and the bye helps with that because that's another week that would be delayed, and then for week 2 of the playoffs, game 1 for the Wolverines, if they get the bye, maybe he'd be ready by November 17th.
We'll cross our fingers there. It's a beautiful night. Look at a little bit of a wind. You see the flag blowing there a little bit. Fun night to be part of the Wolverine football program.
Yeah, the Wolverines are getting ready to run from the north end zone out onto the field for this one. Brian Pratt's daughter is the homecoming queen. Now trying to cap it off with a win tonight. That'd be pretty good for the Wolverines here tonight. Now, another thing to remember about this is last year Heritage snuck up and beat the Wolverines last year over there at Rogers, 28-18, a game the Wolverines thought they should have won. It slipped away. And so there's got to be a little bit of that in the back of their minds as well.
Well, every coach does it. Not every coach will admit it. But they get their schedule at the beginning of the year or before the season starts, and they kind of circle, okay, I think we should win this. We're going to lose this one probably. I think, they kind of have an idea of the ones they think they should win. Last year, Heritage was one we circled as, hey, we think we can win this one. And so it's definitely a payback game to try to give them some payback for last year.
So the Wolverines are getting ready. The video's playing here in the stadium for the fans who are having a good time down there. 68 degrees, and there is wind. It may affect some of the kicking tonight. It is a pretty stiff breeze, 10, 15 miles an hour out of the south, so it's blowing from the south to the north towards the tack here at Tiger Stadium. So that could affect some of the kicking tonight.
Well, it may affect the kicking for the War Eagles. We know it's not going to affect McDoulet. He's the money man. He just doesn't miss, Derek.
That's right. have it at his back, he may hit a 50, 55-yarder tonight. We'll see. So, Bentonville West undefeated. One of the last teams in the state, still perfect. The Wolverines take the field. The chalk or baby powder goes up from the Wild, the new tradition.
You know, I think did all that start with LeBron James?
Yeah.
I think it did.
Doing the doing all the
pregame talc.
pregame talc, yeah, in the air. Wolverines Heritage won the toss and will receive. So again, the Wolverine defense going to be on the field. The Wolverine defense, 7 takeaways in the last 2 ball games. They say turnover was coming bunching, so they got that first interception of the year against Springdale a couple weeks ago, and they have come in a bunch here.
For 6 weeks, we were begging for an interception, weren't we, Derek? And now we just can't help ourselves. It's like 1 a quarter we're averaging almost.
7 takeaways in the last 2 ball games for this defense, allowing 24 points per game. They've gotten 5 interceptions now, all of them in the last 2 games. And on the season, they've recovered 6 fumbles.
Derek, call me crazy, but I'm going to say we had almost as many fans last week on the road as we do here. So you know what that tells? Our fans are coming. They're following these Wolverines all over, home and away.
Definitely got the student support. The Wild has been packed out no matter where the Wolverines have been this season. Van Buren here at home, Harbor last week. And so now the Wolverines get set to kick it off against the Heritage War Eagles. There you see the navy blue jerseys, Vegas gold numbers, white pants. The white helmets are in the air on the sideline as they get ready for the kickoff of this one. McDoulet is teeing it up. And Grazer is back deep. We'll see if he gets a chance. We've seen a lot of the sky kicking by McDoulet this year, not really kicking it deep. And here we go. Week 8 is underway. This time it is deep, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. Nice work by McDoulet. 1st and 10 at the 20. The Heritage quarterback is Trey Kitterman. Kitterman is a 6'2", 230-pound sophomore, or a senior, I should say. And here comes that Wolverine defense. Trying to set the tone again. Heritage offense averages 19 points a game, 163 yards rushing, 153 passing.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Warriors are going to have to score more than 19 points to win this ball game tonight, Derek.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. And Kitterman looking to throw over on the far side. It's a little high, it's juggled, and it is incomplete. Jay De La Rosa had it, lost it, had it, and then lost it again. De La Rosa along with Qualls, Zach Gall, Ty Grazer, some of the key playmakers for Tony Travis's team. The Heritage War Eagles, 1-3 in league play, lost to Fayetteville last week, 35-14. 2nd and 10 from the 20. In the gun, little movement, flags are down. Our referee is Jason Brasher. And the call is against the Wolverines for offsides.
So we cheat first.
2nd down and 5 from the 25-yard line. 4 wideouts. Kitterman looking to throw, 3-man rush, dumps it off short. It's complete. Levi Rutherford spinning a twisting, whirling dervish with Jay De La Rosa there. He finally brings him down.
Well, it is homecoming.
It's a loss of 1.
Maybe Levi's working on some dance moves up there.
Mind if we dance with your dates. 3rd down and 6 from the 24-yard line. A loss of 1 on that play. That's a 5th tackle for loss for Levi this season. He had to earn that one. 3rd down. The Wolverine defense 33% on 3rd down this year. Here's Kitterman looking to throw. The blitz is coming. He throws to the far side. It's complete. That's a 1st down. Out over the 30 to the 33-yard line or so. That's caught by Zach Gall. Run out of bounds at the 34, so he gets 10.
So the first 3 passes went to De La Rosa. And finally look at a different receiver, Gall, on his 4th pass attempt of the night.
Out to the 34-yard line, 1st and 10, Heritage. Underway, opening drive of the game. 4 receivers again for Kitterman on 1st and 10 from the 34. How bobbled snap, loose ball picked up, and Kitterman is going to be dumped back at the 26-yard line. Kendall Young was there defensively, along with Hunter Swoboda, after the bobbled snap there. It's a loss of 8.
Ball is spotted at the 26-yard line. Second down.
2nd and 18 now for Heritage. They are going into the wind here, by the way, in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the left. Kitterman, a low snap again. Gets it cleanly. Pocket collapsing. Kitterman wrapped up and dropped right across the 25-yard line by Chris Bush. He tumbles forward and got a couple to the 28. But it's another 3rd down.
First sack of the night for that Wolverine defense. They got 9 last week against the Wildcats.
3rd down and 16 from the 28-yard line. Movement up front. Doctorello and Bush looked like they were about to run one of those defensive line games, and they just got a little too antsy that time. So that's going to move the ball up to the 33 and make it 3rd down and 11. You're not thrilled, but you can deal with offsides on 3rd and 16. It's 3rd and 4 where it'll drive a coach crazy.
That's the 2nd time, though, in this drive that the Wolverine defense got the yellow flag for cheating.
3rd down and 11. 3 receivers to the left, top of your screen. Here is Kitterman. Plenty of time. Pulls it down, pulls it back. Kitterman running out of time, being chased by Kendall Young. Coming to the near sideline, and he's cut down at the 34-yard line by Tucker Swoboda. They'll mark him at the 35. He gains 2, well short of the 1st down, and the War Eagles will have to punt the football. Jackson Prince is back deep for the Wolverines. Dylan Qualls is in punt formation. Snap is good. The kick is away. And Prince fields it at the 43-yard line, and he's taken down right away around the 45 by Ty Grazer.
That was right in the middle of a whole bunch of War Eagles.
23 on the punt, 4 on the return, 5 on the return. And here come the Wolverines on offense for the first time, led by Will Jarrett. Great year for Will. 19 passing touchdowns, just 2 interceptions, and 4 rushing touchdowns. He's going to hand it off right away. Tyrese Smallwood coming right. Gets a block around the edge. There goes Smallwood down the sideline 30. Smallwood cuts it back to the 20, and he's wrapped up inside the 20-yard line. Big run by Tyrese Smallwood all the way into the red zone, but there is a flag.
Oh, no. Sometimes there's a reason there's a big hole, Derek. And it's going to be holding against the Wolverines. So that gets the fans all excited on this homecoming night, and just to sit back down and watch them mark it off.
That's going to bring back about a 35-yard run.
Well, we've talked about our receivers do a great job of blocking downfield, Derek, and that, that was one of those. I think it was a receiver down the field getting called for that hold.
Well, because it's spotted the foul, it's going to be 1st and 8. So they got 2 yards. Now there's movement at the line of scrimmage, and a flag comes out again. And the call is against West for false start. So that's going to back them up again.
So, Derek, that's the 4th penalty against these Wolverines, and we're not even 4 minutes into this ball game. 2 on defense, 2 on offense. This is what coaches worry about when you don't have these crazy weeks like this.
Not counting the punt, there's been 6 plays run from scrimmage and 4 penalties now. There's a pass incomplete on the far side, looking for Higson. That's going to bring up a second down. 2nd and 13 will be the count from the 43-yard line. Glad you're with us on another Friday night. Bentonville West Wolverine football. First drive on offense for the Wolverines. 2nd down and long. Jarrett, good protection. Now he's scrambling out. He's going to run. Got some room. Jarrett forced out of bounds at around the 47-yard line by Reese Williams, the linebacker. So that's going to be a gain of 10. Williams is back in the lineup for Heritage. He's been out the last couple of weeks with a shoulder injury.
Well, so that's puts us in 3rd and short right here, and as an offensive coordinator, that's a great spot to be in.
3rd down and 3 from the 47. And a handoff. Smallwood trying to find some daylight. Got to the 45-yard line. He's going to be a yard short. And that's going to bring up 4th down, and the Wolverines will probably go for it on 4th and 1.
There's not even any thought process involved. It just they all stayed out there and looking for the signal, and here we go.
See if Heritage may jump off sides. Play fake Jarrett. Throws it near side. Caught. Higson, 1st down. Upended at the 35-yard line. They'll mark him at the 34. Tackled by Ty Grazer. Gain of 11. So a 1st down now for the Wolverines at the 34. Now they've got it moving. Converting the 4th down. Here's Jarrett. Throwing it. Near sideline, right on the boundary. It is caught by Jackson Prince at the 22-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Pushing the tempo here. 1st and 10 at the 22. Jarrett. Fake handoff. Still got the ball. Jarrett, bullet, middle. It's caught. Flag down into the end zone. It will be a touchdown for Banda, but there's a penalty marker down at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, gosh, I hope that's not on a receiver moving early.
Flag came out after the ball was snapped. Ineligible downfield's a call against West. So no touchdown.
So I wonder if somebody was on the line that shouldn't have been, and they were covered up probably.
Sloppy opening few minutes here for the Wolverines. They'll back it up to the 27, 5-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st and 15. 4 receivers. 2 to each side. Here's Smallwood coming left towards the sideline. Smallwood 20, cuts it back 15. Wrestled down near the 11-yard line. Open field tackle that time made by Liam Alderson. It's going to be a 1st down at the 11, though. Gain of 16.
So Smallwood looking good running the ball early so far.
1st and 10 from the 11. Jarrett throws it far side. Here's Jackson at the 10 and puts his foot in the ground, turns it upfield. Diving for the goal line. He stopped at the 1-yard line. They needed the 1-yard line for the 1st down. So it's a gain of 10. And it's 1st and goal Wolverines. Here they go. 1st and goal, Jarrett. Smallwood straight ahead into the pile.
I don't think he got it.
And he didn't get there. Nope, driven backwards by Heritage. Trey Kitterman was in on the tackle. The quarterback stuffing the Wolverine running back that time. 2nd and goal on the 1. Ninth play of the drive.
They didn't lose any yardage. Just keep doing it. Do it 4 stinking times. Just 1 yard. Just do it. Go do it again.
Here's Jarrett keeping the football straight ahead. Jarrett into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Will Jarrett's 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Right there on the 1-yard line, and the Wolverines strike first.
Well, it wasn't the prettiest drive with all those penalties. It wasn't the quickest drive we've seen by the Wolverines, but it was a 2-minute scoring drive.
Here's McDoulet for the PAT, and there's all kinds of movement. Flags are out. Nobody threw a flag, but there's all kinds of movement. All right, I don't see it down there.
Yeah, I don't see a flag anywhere either.
It was so obvious.
Who needs
you
a
didn't
flag?
need the flag.
Even the guys up in the 3rd floor press box saw that.
That's right. It's against the Wolverines. So they'll have to try a 25-yard extra point, which is no problem for Blake McDoulet. His long field goal on the year is 43 yards. And he can get it there from 50, especially with the wind at his back, like here. All right, here's the extra point now by McDoulet. Good snap and good hold. Kick in the air, and McDoulet's kick is good. 6:30 to go first quarter. Wolverines 7, Heritage nothing on the Wolverine Sports Network.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate.
Nailed it!
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
A 9-play scoring drive for the Wolverines. 57 yards. Took about 2 minutes off the clock. Will Jarrett with a 1-yard quarterback run to finish it off, and the Wolverines have a 7-0 lead here on homecoming night.
Well, like I said, it was sloppy, but you know what? At least we were able to overcome those penalties and keep the drive alive with some couple of big runs by Smallwood and a couple of big passes to Prince and Higson to keep that drive alive, and we had some long distances to go after the penalties.
Here is McDoulet to kick it away. Grazer is back deep, and McDoulet bombs it away. Grazer from the 4-yard line slipped, and he's down.
It's not the NFL.
No, he is down right around
gosh.
the 5-yard line. So a great break for the Wolverines. For Heritage,
not so much.
It's kind of how the season's gone right there.
Yeah.
See if they mark it at the 5 or the 4. They're going to put it on the 5-yard line. So the Wolverine defense really got an opportunity right now to flip the field. First and 10 for the War Eagles on the 5-yard line. A huddle. I don't see this very often in the 7A West. They got a full house backfield here. Now they move into an I. And Kitterman hands it off, and Qualls is the ball carrier, and he's driven backwards. He lost a couple. Kendall Young in there defensively, along with Pearson. It's officially a loss of a yard. Second and 11. And the handoff straight ahead. Qualls leaps over a man, gets out to about the 15-yard line. He's got a first down.
So, Derek, on that play, they're running a little stunt there with Kendall Young, and Kendall kind of got tripped up, was going to be in the right spot to make that tackle, but ended up on his back.
It's a gain of 11.
First down of the night for the Eagles.
Brown is the quarterback. Kitterman is in the game in the backfield. But Brown, it looks like, is going to take the snap and shotgun. There it is. He hands it off. Qualls over the left tackle, bounces off a couple guys, and Qualls is loose to the 30, to the 40. And Qualls is all the way out to the 49-yard line before Gleckler finally brings him down. Man, he broke one tackle, and there was nobody there. For the Wolverines, 34 yards.
Well, Derek, about the 30-yard line, he kind of stumbled a little bit on his own. If he doesn't stumble there, he probably doubles that.
33 yards. It's at the 48-yard line, first and 10. And the wide receiver, it looks like, on the near side, jumped off sides. He did.
Well, third penalty for the War Eagles tonight.
That'll move the ball back to the 43 and make it first down at 15.
That's so frustrating if you're a coach right there. Have a great play.
Big play and then a penalty right after.
It's a momentum killer, you know. It's a momentum killer. When you got a young team, too, it's tough to overcome those.
And here's a handoff to Kitterman coming left side, and he's wrapped up by Hunter Swoboda. He may have gotten a yard.
I don't think he did. I think they were on spot
Nope, no
43.
gain. You're right.
No gain. He's a handful to bring down because Hunter Swoboda had him wrapped up, and he kept going sideways for about 5 yards before they were able to bring him down.
He's 6'2", 230.
He's pretty thick. Is that thick a good word? Can you say that?
Yes, I believe so.
That's
second and long. Qualls handoff, and this time Tucker Swoboda got there and did not let go. It's going to be a 1-yard gain for Qualls. And that brings up a third down and long. Dylan Qualls, a 6'1", 185 senior running back for Heritage. 4 rushing touchdowns on the year. Third down and 14 for the War Eagles. Twin receivers to each side. And here is Brown, stepping up in the pocket, throwing it over the middle. Incomplete. It was intended for Ty Grazer. He was covered by Jason Gleckler, and it's fourth down.
I believe that was their first pass attempt on that drive, right, Derek? Threw the ball a little bit the first drive.
They threw on the first play of the. They threw a couple times on the first drive, but
yeah, first throw in that drive. They were running the ball.
Yeah, power running.
Yep.
So they'll punt. Qualls is back deep. It bounces back to him. He gets the kick away, and the ball is going to roll dead at about the 27-yard line. So that could have been disaster. Instead, it ends up being a 29-yard punt, and the Wolverines will take over.
So Wolverines get the ball, drive number 2. They're 1 for 1 with a touchdown on their first drive. Trying to go up 2 scores for the first time tonight.
First and 10 from the 28. And Jarrett throws over the middle, caught by Higson. He splits 2 defenders, and Higson is down inside the 45-yard line.
17 yards.
He's down at the 45-yard line. First down, Wolverines. They are moving at a lightning pace tonight. Jarrett on first down. Lobs one to the middle. Jaden Jackson caught it down inside the 5 with 2 defenders on him.
He's hobbling a little bit.
Jaden hobbling a little bit after the catch. 40 yards. First and goal for the Wolverines at the 5. He'll stay in there in a slot on the right. Here is Smallwood, straight down the middle. Smallwood towards the goal line. And he stopped at the 1.
I don't see any arms, dang it.
Got 4. Second and goal on the 1. And Jarrett. Smallwood again. Touchdown, Wolverines. Nice cutback by Smallwood. And he gets into the end zone from a yard out.
So Smallwood gets his first touchdown of the night. He's halfway home to his 2 touchdowns that he got last week.
His 7th of the season.
Just taken away on the strong side and cut it back. Nice read, nice run, nice blocking by the big uglies up front.
Here's the extra point by McDoulet. It's in the air, and the kick is good. 2:41 to go in the first quarter. Wolverines 14. Heritage nothing on the Wolverine Sports Network. But here is Jarrett looking to throw. Fires wide open. Jaden Jackson 30. Foot race 20.
On the behalf of the Bentonville Athletic Department, I would like to say thanks to all of our sponsors. These partnerships have created opportunities to over 2,000 students in grades 8 through 12. If you are interested in a commercial on our broadcast or other sponsorship opportunities, please email Scott Pass.
A 4-play, 62-yard scoring drive for the Wolverines. They're up 14-0 as Blake McDoulet kicks it away. Deep kickoff, out of bounds.
So you brag on a dog and it pees on your carpet a little bit, but that's all right, Blake. You keep kicking them through the yellow posts, and we'll let you get a out of bounds on the kickoff every now and then. Derek, 42 seconds on that last touchdown drive. You're talking about the pace. Like, that was the fastest we've seen the Wolverines go.
They have hit another gear tonight.
You talk about this tempo. That was tempo exponentially or something.
Yeah, they have in high school, there's no 40-second play clock. It's still the 25, so it starts when the official deems we're ready for play. And I haven't gotten a chance to pay attention, but they're probably snapping the ball at 23 or 22 on that play clock. 1st and 10 here for Heritage from the 35-yard line. Brown is still the quarterback.
That's their best field position of the night.
Zach Brown is 6'1" junior. And we've got more laundry on the field.
Can we just play some football? Don't you want to watch some football, Derek?
I would. Let's delay a game. Let's start a drive.
Wow. Wow.
That backs it up to the 30. Makes it 1st and 15. We talked about pace, and then coincidentally, Heritage gets to delay a game.
Our scores are 4-4 on penalties. We're even on penalties.
You're going to need a lot of hard drive space to keep up with those tonight, I would say. I would say ink, but you keep stats on the computer now. So here's Brown throwing it deep. Oh, he's got a wide open man on the far side. That's caught. That is Qualls down the far sideline, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. It's Zach Gall. Zach Gall with the catch, 70 yards, touchdown, Heritage.
I'm not sure what happened there. We got a D-back caught looking in the backfield on the wheel route. I think that's what happened. We'll see if we can show this replay here. No, we missed it. Oh, there we go. Possibly.
That's Gall's 4th touchdown of the season. That's a 70-yarder. And now here is Wilmer Aru for the extra point. Kick is away, and the kick is good. Well then, 2:28 to go in the first quarter. Wolverines 14, Heritage 7. This is the Wolverine Sports Network. One play, 70 yards. Zach Gall with the touchdown catch.
No.
Somehow he got wide open.
Were they on the 35 to start because of the penalty?
They were on 65. The 35, and then they went back to the 30 on the penalty.
On the penalty. My fault. You're right. 70. Yep. That is a extremely fast drive. I don't know if we're going to get one faster than 13 seconds.
14-7. The Wolverine lead is now 7 points as they get ready to receive this kickoff. It will be Wilmer Aru kicking it away. Did the ball blow off the tee? It wouldn't surprise me. He's reset it already, and it blows off again. They may have to have someone hold this thing. The wind is howling into the kicker's face here from south to north. So right to left on your screen at home. Jackson and Banda are deep for the Wolverines. Aru has it teed up. And he kicks it away. Fair catch. 27-yard line by Jake West. 1st and 10 Wolverines. 2:24 to go here in quarter number 1.
So we're still in the the first quarter. We've got our 3rd drive of the ball game.
9 plays, then 4 plays, and now here's the 3rd one. for the Wolverines. The first two have ended with touchdowns from 1 yard away. So 2 for 2 in the red zone again tonight. First down, Jarrett throws it. Near side, Jackson. Near the 45-yard line, it's a catch. Jaden Jackson, 27 yards.
Nice job holding on to that football. Number 27 for the War Eagles was right there to make the hit. That's Alderson, but Jackson able to hold on.
First and 10 from the Heritage 45 for the Wolverines. Here's Jarrett. Pump fake. Throwing it deep. Down the near sideline for Prince. Had to turn around, and he caught the football. Great adjustment by Jackson Prince on the route. Down inside the 5. They'll mark it at the 3, 42 yards. There is a flag back at the line of scrimmage. So hold the phone.
Let's see, we got the replay here while we're waiting on this flag.
Great adjustment by Jackson, but it's not going to count.
Not quite good enough, and unfortunately it's all for naught. So it counts as a 10-yard penalty, Derek, but that's really more like a 50-yard penalty.
Oh, yeah,
had the ball
absolutely.
inside the 5-yard line at first and goal.
First and 10 Wolverines on their own 44 now. I'm sorry, not first and 10, first and 20. Pass near side, Hickson's caught it. Got a block from Prince. Hickson over the 50, down to the 47-yard line. So that's a gain of 8. Catch and run by Hickson. Making it second down and 12, or second down and 11, we'll call it. Here's Jarrett throwing it near sideline, a little high, intended for Jackson Prince. That's incomplete. Alderson was in coverage over there. Third down, and we'll call it 12. 92 seconds to go here in the quarter.
This is not where you want to be. 3rd and 12, big penalty.
3 receivers to the right. Here's Jarrett. Throws it near sideline, right on the boundary, and doing the toe tap. That is a catch by Jackson Prince at the 33-yard line. He got the first down.
Derek, I didn't think there was any way he was going to stay in bounds. He must have been a Lynn Swan ballerina type catch right there with a double toe tap.
First and 10 at the 33 after a 14-yard pickup. 3 receivers right. Jarrett. Play fake. Here comes the pressure. He throws a screen to Jaden Jackson. He's caught it. He got tripped up there just inside the 30. Otherwise, he was looking for more green in front of him. Just got tripped up at the 28-yard line. So that's a gain of 5.
Every time he catches the ball, you are almost like, whoa, oh, almost.
He's got that electrifying ability, doesn't he? Jarrett stepping up, throws it far side. There's Banda with a catch, and he's out of bounds at about the 15. That's another first down, and that's a gain of 13.
Pick your poison.
The Wolverines are being given outside the numbers, and they're taking it right now. And Heritage has taken a timeout with 56 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Wolverines are driving up 14-7. We'll be right back on the Wolverine Sports Network.
1996. Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
We're back here. The Wolverines are driving. 56 seconds to go in the first quarter. And they lead it 14-7 here on homecoming night.
So, Derek, who do you defend? Like, you take away Jaden Jackson, who is the, big-time offers, big-time receiver, lots of speed. So you take him away. Then you got big play Banda that's going to get the ball, so you take him away. Then you got Jackson Prince now making acrobatic catches on the sideline. It's really tough to defend this Wolverine offense.
First and 10 from the 15-yard line. Here's Jarrett throwing it over the middle. Banda caught it, bounces off a tackler, trying to stretch for the goal line. He's down at the 1. He got hit hard by Parker Lee. It's a gain of 14, and once again, first and goal for the Wolverines. 2 for 2 in this situation tonight.
Nice job by Banda holding on.
For the 1-yard line, Jarrett hands it off. Smallwood straight ahead. Touchdown, Wolverines. Second of the night for Smallwood. Another 1-yard run, this time over the right side. And the Wolverines get the end zone again.
So Smallwood, last week his touchdowns were a little bit tougher than they were tonight. He's only having to go 1 yard.
Yeah.
For his TDs tonight.
McDoulet on now for the extra point. The kick is good. 44 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's 21-7. The Wolverines lead it on the Wolverines Sports Network.
We all need somebody to lean on.
9-play, 72-yard scoring drive for the Wolverines. And now on the season, 31 out of 32 in the red zone. And they lead it 21-7.
There's lots of coaches that would take that all day long.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of those are 31 out of 32.
Oh,
that's
gosh.
right. And a lot of those are touchdowns. I mean, there's only 9 field goals on the year, and a couple of those are from, beyond 40 yards. So a lot of that scoring is a touchdown. The 7, not the 3 for the Wolverines. That's why they're one of the top offenses in the state. 21-7 as McDoulet is on the approach and kicks it away. A spinner from the 5-yard line. It's taken and out over the 20, a cutback and out of the 25-yard line. Ty Grazer on the return. And Heritage will start right around the 25.
So the Wolverines have a 97% red zone scoring percentage and a 69% red zone touchdown percentage. That's pretty impressive.
37 seconds to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for Heritage. They're still rolling with Zach Brown, the quarterback. We've seen Kitterman in some other roles. He's been out there, but last few series, Brown has been the quarterback. He's got to keep it, and he gets nailed. Tackle for loss, Kendall Young and Hunter Swoboda.
We're going to be saying those dudes' names a lot again tonight, I think. Kendall Young was just outstanding last week coming off the edge.
He's got 9 sacks on the year. I think he'll get half of one there. The Wolverines as a whole had 9 sacks last week against Harbor. The War Eagles do not have to run a play. The game clock's going to expire before the play clock. And so we've reached the end of the first quarter with our score West 21, Heritage 7, here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Wolverine fans, keep up with your favorite team all year long with the official app of Bentonville West Athletics. A free download in the App Store and Google Play. The Bentonville West Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things Wolverine. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Bentonville West Wolverines, proudly presented by Everett Buick GMC. Download today for free in the App Store or Google Play.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get 1 box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Along with John Mackey, I'm Derek Ruskin here at Tiger Stadium. Homecoming night for Bentonville West, leading Heritage 21-7 as we start the second quarter of play with a 2nd down and 12 for the War Eagles on the 23-yard line. Out of the pistol, here's Brown. Got some time now. Brown scrambling. Brown now going to turn it upfield, and Kendall Young again wraps him up and drops him. About the 28-yard line is where they'll mark it. Gain of 5.
Good job of coverage downfield by the Wolverines. Nobody sneaking off down the sideline this time.
3rd down and 8 from the 27, or 3rd down and 7, we'll call it. It's between the 27 and the 28, so we'll call it 3rd and 7 here for Heritage. 3 receivers in the pattern. In the pistol again. Brown on a rollout. Throws it. Wide open. It's complete. And it's a 1st down out to the 40-yard line for Jay De La Rosa, a gain of 12. Brown is pretty decent, a good passer. He's got some nice form on the football out there for Heritage. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Qualls in the backfield along with Mendez. 2 receivers in the boundary there, top of your screen. Handoff, Qualls coming left. Gets to the outside, and Qualls is wrapped up by Whitlatch at the 47-yard line, gain of 7. So a gain of 7 makes it 2nd down and 3.
So Derek Brown is 2 of 3 for 83 yards passing. That 70-yard bomb will help the per catch average.
2nd and 3. And here's Qualls again, straight ahead. And Young in there to make the tackle again, but he got the 1st down to the West 49, so a gain of 4. War Eagles 1st and 10 at the West 49. Second quarter, 21-7, Wolverines lead. War Eagles driving. Play fake and a run by Brown over the right side, and Brown is dumped at about the 46-yard line. It is Caleb McSpadden along with Isaiah Wright on the tackle. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Now Rogers Heritage using a little bit of pace here. Coming out of that huddle. Now they'll look to the sideline and get the call. They're at least getting to the line of scrimmage pretty quick. Play clock under 10. Here is Brown throwing. It's complete. And that's down to about the 42-yard line. Zach Gall, who caught the touchdown with that reception on the tunnel screen. Rutherford made the tackle. That's going to be a gain of 4.
Not quite as many yards on that catch for Gall.
No.
Thankfully.
70-yarder.
So 3rd and 3, that's where you want to be if you're the War Eagles on the short end of that 10-yard stick. Trying to get a jump. Did somebody jump?
Nope, they're looking over there to the side. 3rd and 3. And here is Brown setting up and throwing over the middle. That is dropped at the 20-yard line. Jay De La Rosa had a step, but he couldn't hang on to the football. And it's 4th down.
Well, they're double-teaming Kendall Young. They're not going to let him get back and hit their quarterback after watching that film from last week.
4th down, and they're going to try and pin the Wolverines back deep here with a punt. Prince is deep, and Qualls is the punter. On 4th down and 3, there's the snap. Qualls kicks it away. And this kick will go.
Let's see where the angle is.
Well, we'll have to see where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the 1-yard line.
The half-yard line.
They're going to mark it at the 1-yard line out of bounds. 41 yards on the punt.
We've talked about this, Derek, like it's some geometry, magical mystery, and I don't know how you determine that right there.
I can tell you, talking to some people in the business, they have no idea where it's going out of bounds. They have no idea, not to give away all the industry secrets, but they have no idea where it went out of bounds. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 1. How about a 99-yard touchdown drive, huh?
Yep. I'll take it.
Jarrett at his own end zone with Smallwood next to him.
Talk about doing it the hard way. This is going to be the hard way.
Play clock under 10. Jarrett looking to throw. Sets up a screen, and that is complete. It is Higson rumbling his way out over the 15 to about the 16-yard line before they finally have about 3 War Eagles bring him down. 15 yards, first down.
So that was a 15-yard gain, but it almost was a safety. He caught the ball.
Took a little while to develop, yeah. First and 10. Here is Jarrett coming left. Will Jarrett out over the 30 to about the 32-yard line. It's going to be a first down. He is tackled on the play by Trey Kitterman. First down at the 32.
Back-to-back 15-yard plays. Or 16 yards on that one, sorry.
First and 10. Shotgun snap, Jarrett looking to throw near side. Dropped by Higson. Incomplete. Important that that's a lateral, because if it's backwards, that's a fumble. So good awareness there by Jarrett to make sure the pass was on the straight line and not, or a little forward actually, and not backwards.
Yeah, I knew what you were saying.
Yeah. Second down and 10 from the 32. Here's Jarrett handing it off Smallwood, and he's cut down after a gain of a couple. Crashing in there on the blitz that time was one of the War Eagles. It was Seth Madewell. It's third down.
So the Wolverines got it off the goal line, but need a big play here on third down to keep this drive alive.
3rd and 8 from the 34. Play fake Jarrett. Throws it middle. Caught. Jackson. First down. Out over the 50. Into War Eagle territory to the 47-yard line. So that's 19 yards and a first down for Jaden Jackson and the Wolverines. First and 10 from the 47 of Heritage. Jarrett throws it. It's caught. Jonas Higson slipping a tackle, hanging on to that football. He bobbled it a little bit. Higson is down to the 39-yard line for a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
So good to see Higson come down with that after he dropped a pass earlier.
Previous
drive.
2nd and 2 from the 39. Play fake. Jarrett throws it out to Jackson. Gets a block on the edge. Jaden gets to the sideline to the 30. He's dropped right there at the 30-yard line, but it's another first down for the Wolverines. 9 more yards. J to J. First down at the 30-yard line. They are on the march. This drive started on their own 1. Jarrett looking to throw. Pressure coming. Throws it. Jackson caught it at the 20. Jaden trying to spin away. He's dropped at the 15-yard line. Got another first down, though. 15 more yards.
He's playing pitch and catch out there, making it look easy. That's the thing about Jarrett, though. He stays so calm and cool, and he just really makes this game seem simple, and it's not at all.
First and 10 from the 15-yard line for Jarrett. Looking to throw. Floats it far corner of the end zone. Incomplete, but man, Jackson Prince got rerouted by the DB. He almost was able to get back and make a one-handed grab.
I mean, that was a great job by Paulman, the corner for Heritage. I'm not sure, like half a step, and Prince probably gets his fingertips under there. Probably some PI, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. 2nd and 10. Here is Jarrett throwing it over the middle. It's incomplete. Broken up by Heritage. Intended for Jaden Jackson. Isaiah Tibbs breaks it up. 3rd down.
Pass intended for Jaden Jackson. Incomplete.
Derek, we're going to have to go back and look, but I don't know how many times this season that doesn't happen very often where Will Jarrett has 2 back-to-back incompletions. It just doesn't happen.
3rd and 10 from the 15-yard line. Little option play. Here is Smallwood down the far boundary. Smallwood plowing ahead right at the first down marker at the 5-yard line, and it looks like he got it. At the 5.
He's not signaled yet. There he goes. White Hat did it. The tomahawk chop for the first down. Drop the chains. Just need the box. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Wolverines 3 for 3 in the red zone. All 3 touchdowns tonight. Here's Jarrett looking to throw. Floats it to the end zone. Jaden Jackson juggled and incomplete. He was there. The defender was there too, covering. And it will bring up second down. That time it was Tibbs defending on the play. Second down and 10 coming up here for the Wolverines, leading 21-7. If they win, they get a first round. They have earned a first-round playoff bye. Jarrett, play fake, roll it out. Jarrett looking, throwing, touchdown Wolverines. Jaden Jackson, 5 yards. His 9th of the year.
The J-to-J connection heating up a little bit here tonight.
So 5 yards and a 99-yard touchdown drive.
The hard way.
For the Wolverines. They have earned a first-round playoff. There is a flag.
After
West, play fake.
Here's the replay.
Roll it out. Jarrett looking, throwing, touchdown Wolverines.
Jackson, nice job getting open. So is it a celebration?
It is. The points are off the board.
Whoa.
Second down from the 14-yard line, second and goal.
So the touchdown doesn't happen.
Here's Jarrett now throwing it towards the end zone again. Jump ball incomplete. Intended for Jaden Jackson, who was triple covered.
Look, that's Alderson down there again. Or Paulman for the War Eagles, or one of the defenders. So I couldn't tell what he signaled. Could you?
I didn't see it, no. 14-yard line, the spot. It's going to be third and goal there. 21-7 the score, so the touchdown does not count. A moment ago, wiped away by penalty. Now it's third and 14. Jarrett, pressure. Spinning around. Jarrett, rolling out, running it. 10, 5, out of bounds. Right at the 5-yard line. Going to be fourth and goal. And they're going to bring in McDoulet. They'll mark it at the 6, so it goes as an 8-yard run. And now McDoulet will come on to try a field goal. He's 9 out of 10 on the year. It's going to be a 23-yard attempt. The kick is away, and McDoulet's kick into the wind is good from 23 yards out. So our score is 24-7. West leads with 5:41 to go in the first half. This is the Wolverine Sports Network. But here is Jarrett looking to throw. Fires wide open. Jaden Jackson 30. Foot race 20.
On the behalf of the Bentonville Athletic Department, I would like to say thanks to all of our sponsors. These partnerships have created opportunities to over 2,000 students in grades 8 through 12. If you are interested in a commercial on our broadcast or other sponsorship opportunities, please email Scott Passman.
McDoulet set to kick it off. It's 24-7. A 15-play scoring drive ends with a field goal. A touchdown taken away by penalty. High spinning kick. Caught at the 32-yard line by Heritage. McDoulet now 10 of 11 on the year from field goals. 5:41 to go here in the first half. Heritage takes over on its own 32 with the Wolverines up 24-7 as the Wolverine defense comes back on the field. They've given up the one touchdown, but other than that, they've forced 3 Heritage punts on the other possessions. First and 10 from the 32-yard line. There is Brown looking over the far sideline. That pass is incomplete. It was intended for De La Rosa, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Second down and 10 here for Heritage. On the 32-yard line. Good look at Brown, the quarterback. He gets the snap. Looking to throw. Brown sets up a screen, far side complete. It is Qualls making a cut, 40, 45. Qualls out to the 50, and he's finally dropped at the West 48-yard line. 20 yards on the screenplay for Qualls, and it's 1st and 10 for Heritage. This Qualls is, well, he's got it came into the game with over 800 yards rushing. That'll help the receiving total there, but he's a pretty talented player. Dylan Qualls. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. And a handoff. Here's Qualls again over the right side. And Qualls is down to about the 43-yard line for a gain of 5.
Qualls on the carry. Stopped on the play by
Levi Rutherford made the tackle. There's two good running backs on teams that don't really have the records in this conference. Walter Green at Van Buren, Qualls for Heritage, and honestly, I think Qualls is the better of those two right there.
Yeah, Green may be a little quicker. The Qualls runs a little bit tougher.
Second down and 4, and here is Qualls again straight ahead, and he's to the 39. He's a yard short of the first down. Swoboda, along with Pono Doctorello, in on the tackle. Gain of 4. So another big third down for this Wolverine defense. 3rd and 1. I formation. Qualls is the tailback. And they're going to hand it to him. Qualls, and it looks like he's got the first down. Gleckler brings him down at the 38-yard line. He needed the 38 for the first down, and he got it. Gain of 1.
Wolverine defense, that's enough. We've bent a little bit. Let's don't break here. Let's force a punt. Turnover on downs right here.
1st and 10 from the 38. I formation. Again, Qualls is the tailback, and Brown has been the quarterback from the second series on in offense. He throws it out here in the flat, and it's caught. He's snowed under by a host of Wolverines at the 32-yard line. Zach Gall, who caught the touchdown with the catch. Looked like Victor Onyebuike was the first man there for the Wolverines. It's a gain of 6. So 2nd down and 4 from the 32. Once again, Heritage in the eye. Straight drop Brown. Running out of time, he's going to run, and Kendall Young wraps him up. May have lost a yard. He did, back to the 33. So another 3rd down here, 2:40, clock running here in the first half. West has a 24-7 lead.
Well, I asked for a Wolverine stop right here finally. Let's see if we can get it right here on 3rd down.
3rd down and 5 from the 33-yard line. And Brown turns and hands it off. Qualls trying the right side. Not much there. He's going to get a couple, but that is all. The Wolverines were there. Gleckler, Doctorello, Kendall Young as well. And a timeout has been taken by Heritage before this 4th down play. Time called with 2:02 to go in the first half. 24-7 Wolverines lead it. We'll be back on the Wolverine Sports Network. Heritage down to 1 timeout. The Wolverines have all 3. 2:02 to go in the half. 4th down and 3 here for Heritage. And we'll see what their coach Tony Travis draws up here on 4th down. You got to figure they're going for it down 24-7.
Yeah, might as well.
It's a over 50-yard kick from here. It's too close for a punt. So might as well go for it. If you punt it through the end zone, you net 11 yards of field position. So they're going to have the offense on the field. 4th down and 3 for Heritage.
Isaiah Ryden, an outside linebacker, number 19. McSpadden, number 34, inside linebacker.
From the eye, Brown, play fake, being chased by Kendall. He's going to throw on the run, and it's incomplete. On the far side, a little high for De La Rosa, and the Wolverines stop him on downs. There is a flag, though. Of course there is.
I'm getting frustrated. I'm not going to say anything.
A flag is down. It's ineligible downfield on Heritage. They're going to decline the penalty, and the Wolverines will take over on downs. 1st and 10. Well, we know what the point of emphasis for the officials was this week. They've called ineligible about 4 times. That's like in basketball when they say in the middle of the year, okay, now we're going to start enforcing this. And then you see about 5 of them in the next game, right? 1st and 10 on the 31-yard line. 1:56 to go in the half. Will Jarrett throwing it to Higson, complete. He hangs on to that football and gets out to the 36-yard line for a gain of 5. Second down, and we'll call it 5.
We can call it whatever we want, Derek.
That's right. From the 36, here is Jarrett. Hemmed in, flushed out. Now he's going to run, and Jarrett is out over the 45 to the 46-yard line. He got a 1st down, gain of 10 for Will there. The clock stops while they set the chains. 1:24. The Wolverines have all 3 timeouts. So it's 1st and 10 from the 46.
A minute 57 is an eternity for us.
Really is.
A 2-minute drive is nothing. We do that
Jarrett.
all the time.
Good protection. Heaving one deep for Banda. Caught it at the 15. Banda taken down inside the 10-yard line. They will mark him right at the 10-yard line. First down for the Wolverines.
Great job by the O-line, giving him time to keep his eyes downfield. Nice job by Banda calling in the big catch.
44 yards, and now Jarrett throws to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines, and Banda makes the catch in the near corner of the end zone. They go right back to him after the 44-yard catch, and he gets the touchdown as well.
See, that's the way it should be. After the big play, you ought to get a chance to catch the one in the end zone that count on the scoreboard.
So Banda with his 8th touchdown catch of the season. And here's the extra point now by McDoulet. 59 seconds to go in the half. Kick up, and the kick is good.
Let's go to the replay real quick. Let's show this touchdown to Banda. Nice job by the O-line, giving him time to keep his eyes downfield. Nice job by Banda.
And now the touchdown here. 44
44
yards, and now Jarrett throws to the corner of the end zone.
Nice
Touchdown.
job by Banda and Will Jarrett.
31-7, Wolverines with the lead. We'll be back.
Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you, Northwest Arkansas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Thank you for letting our family serve your family.
We're looking forward to the next 20 years with you, Northwest Arkansas.
Wolverines with a 4-play scoring drive, 69 yards in
a minute. 58 seconds.
Now McDoulet kicks it away from the 33-yard line. That is Ty Grazer trying to find some daylight. And he is dropped at about the 33-yard line. So that's where Heritage will start with 52 seconds and 1 timeout.
I think I'm chunking it deep right here. 52 seconds, down 31-7. Chunk it deep.
1st and 10 here for Heritage. The Wolverines 4 plays and didn't use any timeouts either. Didn't need to. 33-yard line, the spot for Heritage. As they start this drive. And Brown is going to throw. It's caught. And a tackle there at the 38-yard line. That is Humes with the stick.
Stop by Brandon Humes.
Gain of 5.
Got 2nd down.
Clock running, 30 seconds to go. Heritage does have 1 timeout. Second down and 5. And Brown on the move. He's got the 1st down, dragging Wolverines to the 47-yard line. Rutherford can take it for a ride, gain of 9. 13 seconds, they'll stop the clock while they set the chains.
Orioles do have 1 timeout left if they want to use it.
Doesn't look like they're going to use it.
Nope.
7 seconds, 6 seconds.
Yep.
Now they do use it.
So 1 shot at the end zone maybe right here.
Time call with 5 seconds to go in the half. This is the Bentonville Sports Network.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on.
5 seconds to go here, first half. It is 31-7, the Wolverines lead. We'll bring you some of the halftime performance by the Wolverine Marching Band on this homecoming night. We'll look at stats. We'll go over the scores around the conference. All coming up at halftime.
Well, it's been a great week at Bentonville West. It's been a great week because the students had 3 days off. The teachers had 2 days off. So that always makes for a good week. But it's been fun homecoming week with our Spirit Weeks, Spirit Days. And here we go. Final play of the first half, more than likely.
From the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Here's Brown loading up. In some trouble and just throws it out of bounds. He had Kendall Young bearing down on him, and that's how the first half's going to end, with an incomplete pass. Good half for the Wolverines. They lead at 31-7 at halftime over Heritage. We'll have the halftime show when we come back here on This is Wolverine Football from WASP.
Wolverine fans, keep up with your favorite team all year long with the official app of Bentonville West Athletics. A free download in the App Store and Google Play. The Bentonville West Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things Wolverine. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Bentonville West Wolverines, proudly presented by Everett Buick GMC. Download today for free in the App Store or Google Play.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah. Can I get 1 box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
But here is Jarrett looking to throw. Fires wide open. Jaden Jackson 30. Foot race 20.
On the behalf of the Bentonville Athletic Department, I would like to say thanks to all of our sponsors. These partnerships have created opportunities to over 2,000 students in grades 8 through 12. If you are interested in a commercial on our broadcast or other sponsorship opportunities, please email Scott Passman.
Bentonville West cheerleaders on the field here at halftime. Wolverines lead at 31-7 at the break. Derek Ruskin back with you here at Tiger Stadium. Well, Wolverines having no issues. The Bentonville Tigers having no issues. They're up 49-0 on Rogers. So these two seem to continue to be on that collision course towards that Week 10 showdown for the 7A West title. And the Tigers lead 49-0. Elsewhere around the conference tonight, it's Fayetteville 14, Harbor 6. Harbor has hit the skids as they have lost 2 in a row, and it's early on. It's still the first half there, but Fayetteville out to a 14-6 lead. As what's going to be interesting, if Bentonville and Bentonville West continue to be at the top, the jostling for all the other seeds, 3 through 6 in the state playoffs, very much up in the air to be decided there. So right now, 14-6 Harbor trailing Fayetteville at halftime, and Springdale has a 13-0 lead over Van Buren. That game, last check in the first quarter.
We ready for some stats?
Let's do it.
Will Jarrett in the first half, 19 of 29 for 281 yards. That's on pace for 562.
Wow.
I'm not sure he'll get there because I'm not sure how much of the second half Will Jarrett's going to be playing tonight. I'm looking to see Jake West running some offense tonight, probably in the second half. Jaden Jackson, big night tonight, 7 catches, 125 yards. Big play Banda, 4 catches, 81 yards and a touchdown. Jonas Hickson, 5 for 65. And Jackson Prince, the 2 ballerina catches for 26 yards. Smallwood, Tyrese has 9 rushes for 38 yards. And then Will Jarrett, 5 for 46 yards. For the War Eagles tonight, Zach Brown, 6 out of 11, 117 yards, but 70 of those came on the one play to Gall for 70-yard touchdown. It was a bubble screen. Gall faked the block, and then Humes bit on the fake on the pump for the bubble. That's what released him down the field on that touchdown earlier. Kitterman started the night. He was 2 for 3 for 9 yards, and we haven't seen him back, I don't believe, as quarterback since the first
We've seen
drive
him
of
on
the game.
defense and a little bit, in the backfield, but not at quarterback. Right. It's been Brown the rest of the way.
So Zach Gall, 4 catches, number 5 for the War Eagles, 4 catches for 89 yards. Dylan Qualls out of the backfield, 1 catch for 20 yards. De La Rosa has been targeted like 6 times, only come up with the ball 3 times for 17 yards. Rushing tonight, number 15, the running back Dylan Qualls, 10 rushes for 68 yards. And then the 2 quarterbacks, 5 rushes for -3 yards combined.
So those are the numbers here at halftime. 31-7, the Wolverines lead Heritage at the break. We'll bring you some of the halftime marching band performance by the Wolverine Marching Band when we come back here on Homecoming Night and on Wolverine Football, presented by WASP.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on.
Wolverine fans, keep up with your favorite team all year long with the official app of Bentonville West Athletics. A free download in the App Store and Google Play. The Bentonville West Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things Wolverine. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Bentonville West Wolverines, proudly presented by Everett Buick GMC. Download today for free in the App Store or Google Play.
We're back here at Tiger Stadium. Is Wolverine football. The marching band is getting ready to go for their production. Terry Bankston on the PA tonight.
I was getting complimented on my Twitter prowess by your wife there. So I was
you got a little
late
distracted.
coming out of the commercial. At Derek Ruskin, if you want to follow, by the way, at home.
It's a fun night for Wolverines. Probably not so much if you're a Heritage fan listening. I don't think they're doing a broadcast tonight, so we may have a few Heritage listeners tonight. But this is exactly what Coach Pratt and Wolverine staff wanted out of Wolverines, to make sure they stay focused, stay on task, do what they're supposed to do, and they're doing that tonight.
Well, and I think, too, this is the first real week, and you mentioned all the distractions with the schedule and everything, but they've gotten a lot of pats on the back this week after that Harbor game. So handling that is also something you gotta get used to a little bit, and they've done a pretty good job. There were some shaky moments there in the first half, a few more penalties than they'd like, but 31-7, you can't argue with that on the scoreboard here at halftime. The Wolverine offense in the red zone, they had to get the one field goal, but otherwise they are 4 out of 5 for touchdowns, 5 for 5 scoring in the red zone, 4 out of 5 with touchdowns tonight for the Wolverine offense down there. So they're getting it done. As we look at the Wolverine and listen in to the Wolverine marching band under the direction of Albert Ortiz. At halftime, our score is Bentonville West 31, Heritage 7. We'll have more at halftime coming up on the Wolverine Sports Network.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
But here is Jarrett looking to throw. Fires wide open. Jaden Jackson 30. Foot race 20.
On the behalf of the Bentonville Athletic Department, I would like to say thanks to all of our sponsors. These partnerships have created opportunities to over 2,000 students in grades 8 through 12. If you are interested in a commercial on our broadcast or other sponsorship opportunities, please email Scott Pass.
Halftime here at Tiger Stadium, 31-7, the Wolverines lead at the break. By the way, we did some arithmetic here during the timeout, and Jaden Jackson now with 125 in the first half. He's got 936 for the year, so he's 64 away from 1,000 yards receiving, and we have 2.5 more games and the playoffs to go.
Well, and in the NFL, you talk about 1,000 yards receiving being a big deal as an NFL receiver, right? Well, they've got 16 games in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know, there's only 10 games in the regular season for high school football, so Jaden's got a chance to do 1,000 yards in half the number of games that NFL receivers get.
I know there's always a conversation, it seems like, about the stadium discussion with Bentonville West.
Well, and, you know, we appreciate the hospitality of Bentonville having us over here at their stadium the last 2 years, but it's time for us to have our own stadium, and we're still fundraising and hoping. You know, there's something about that home stadium that we're missing, because even our home games, we're getting on buses and busing to your home stadium. If we were playing at Bentonville West, we'd get out of class and we'd walk across the parking lot to our football game. And we're just missing that sense of community and a chance for our high school kids to maybe tailgate before the game, and, you know, just missing out on a lot of fun opportunities and that chance to just build that community. And I think, too, you know, the people that live around Bentonville West, I think we'd get more of those people coming out to support us on Friday nights if they only have to go a half a mile walk down the street. You know, right. There's tons of subdivisions by our school. So if you're listening, you're out there, we love us. You help us out with that stadium fundraising campaign that's going on right now.
It is much needed, and it would be much appreciated when it does get done. Eventually one day, and it's the only sport that doesn't have a facility out there at the West campus.
We do everything but varsity football. Friday night varsity football is the only thing we don't do out there. So if you can't help us out, we sure would appreciate it.
Yeah, those kids deserve to be able to run out of their own field house onto their own football field at some point.
Well, and even our band. I mean, look at these sets.
Band,
I mean, all that stuff has to move
from Centerton all the way here. That's right.
All
That's
the way
a good
to
point.
Here.
No, you're right.
Know? I mean, it would be across the parking lot if we didn't have to drive across town.
Yep.
So everybody, not just football. It helps a lot of people. It helps a lot of different sports. It helps band. It's not just for football.
And I think you brought up a great point about all the people that live near the West campus that they'll come out and check out a big 7A West ball game and have a hometown team to root for there.
We're talking about a big Week 10 this year. If we can get our stadium actually, we're the home team, so we'll probably be back here again next year, but as the visiting team. So it'll be 2 years before we get a big Week 10 with Bentonville at our place.
Yeah. Well, it looks like, again, for this week anyway, everything's going according to plan in terms of that Battle Down 102 showdown for the conference title. Bentonville's up big on Rogers at the half, and, of course, West, as you see, leads 31-7 at the break here. So both teams handling their business here tonight in week number 8.
Well, as a coaching staff, you'd like to maybe put in some subs, some second-team guys, maybe, even some third-team guys to give them a chance, and hopefully those dudes will be locked in and make sure they take care of business because, the last thing you want to do is give Heritage any resemblance of some hope,
Yeah.
At this point. You want to keep the gas pedal on, but you also don't want to lose anybody to an injury or something with a 31-7 lead either. So
yeah, right. That's a good point. Is there a buzz about the potential of a Week 10 already right now, a couple weeks out?
I think there's been a buzz for the last couple of weeks. And it all started with those media people for the last 2 weeks not picking the Wolverines. So that kind of fired up some Wolverine fans. But, yeah, get out there on Twitter. You'll see some buzz about it for sure.
Well, got to finish off tonight and then finish off Rogers next week before we get to that. Want to look at some highlights?
This is from last week.
Last week against the big win over Harbor.
I feel like the sky is falling down. Ain't nobody here to play around. Push it to the edge, I won't back down. 'Cause it's time to go hard or go home. One way up, no way out. I give it all for the family. We stay up, no bailouts. Give it all for the family. Family, family, family. 5, 4, 3, 2, I got one shot. You lose the love and respect, that's where the trust stop. New work, top drop. I roll up every 15 minutes like a bus stop. And you can smell just how I'm smoking when I burn out. And you can catch me riding dirty, but my car not. It's love and loyalty into my heart lock. Never turn your back, won't know how it turned out. I said it once, I do it again. I'm playing the game, I do it to win. With you and your friend that's thinking thin. It's me and my team, you know we gon' win. You know we gon' ball, you know we gon' rise to the wheels fall off. You know we gon' stick to the goal, we can think about y'all. I feel like the sky is falling down. Ain't nobody here to play around. Push it to the edge, I won't back down. 'Cause it's time to go hard and go home. One way up, no way out. I give it all for the family. We stay up, no bailouts. Give it all.
Some highlights from last week's win over Harbor. There'll be highlights of this game, but the Wolverines still got to finish the job. They're up 31-7 at halftime over Heritage. And we'll be back with the second half in a moment. This is Wolverine football from WASP.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Thank you for letting our family serve your family.
We're looking forward to the next 20 years with you in Northwest Arkansas.
Getting ready for the second half here at Tiger Stadium. Wolverines of Bentonville West High School in front 31-7 over the Heritage War Eagles, the WASP crew. John Mackey, I'm Derek Ruskin with you here. Week 8 of the high school football season. The Wolverines win tonight. They earn a first-round playoff bye, so no game November 10th if they can hang on for 24 more minutes, and they'll be the home team on November 17th. Either a Thursday or a Friday night.
Yes. What a fun night to be in Bentonville. A fun week in Bentonville it's going to be.
So we're about setting. The Wolverines are going to have the ball first to start the second half. So we'll see that Wolverine offense led by Will Jarrett. A touchdown pass, a touchdown run for him. Tyree Smallwood has 2 touchdown runs tonight. Banda caught the touchdown, his 8th of the year.
I want to see McDoulet drill like a 40-yarder into the wind. That's what I'm waiting to see.
Wind is still pretty stiff out there, blowing out of the south. You know, it's supposed to rain and storm overnight tomorrow night. after the Razorback game.
Please tell me. Okay, thank you. After the game.
After the game.
After I'm well on my way home.
Overnight, yeah.
Okay.
He's going to stay for all of it?
The Hogs are going to win tomorrow.
You heard it here.
That's right. We got the Wasp Media picks.
Here is Wilmer Aru, set to kick it off for Heritage.
Max, who do you think is going to win, Auburn or Arkansas tomorrow? See, there we go. You're outvoted. It's 2-3 up in the booth.
Kickoff in the end zone, touchback. First down, Wolverines at the 20-yard line. So the Wolverines here. We'll see if Jaden comes out. Jaden needs 64 yards for 1,000 receiving yards for the season. And they've got the first group out there. Jaden's out there. Will Jarrett's out there. So the ones are going to start this half with a 31-7 lead.
Which I thought they would.
Yeah, absolutely. First and 10 from the 20. Here's a handoff to Smallwood. Shedding a couple tackles. Smallwood out over the 25 to about the 27-yard line. Reese Williams brings him down.
It's a good start.
It's a 6-yard run for Smallwood. 2 touchdowns tonight. Second down and short. Jarrett in some trouble. Now takes off and slides safe at the 34-yard line for a first down. Gain of 8. So an 8-yard scramble by Jarrett. And it's first and 10 at the 34. Here's Jarrett. Fake handoff, throw down the middle, caught by Hickson at the 50. Runs right over a Heritage War Eagle, and he's down to the 45-yard line. Isaiah Tibbs got trucked on the play. First down, Wolverines. That's a gain of 21. And they're right back on the ball. And here's Smallwood. Trying to find a little daylight. He's cut down after a 2-yard gain to the 43-yard line that time. Landon Evans made the tackle for Heritage. Second and 8 from the 43.
Going with that tempo. I'm going to start watching that play clock. We're snapping it at 20 seconds.
Jarrett scrambling around. Gets away from the pressure. Throws it. Jaden Jackson caught it. 30. Foot race 20. Jaden 10. 5. Touchdown Wolverines. Well, he didn't get 1,000, but he's got 43 yards and another Wolverine touchdown.
Nice job by the Wolverine offensive line. Gave Jarrett some time.
Jarrett
to keep his eyes downfield.
Scrambling
Here's
around.
The replay coming
Gets
at
away
you.
from the
Shakes
pressure.
one
Throws
tackler.
it. Jaden Jackson caught it. 30. Foot race
And
20.
goes.
Jaden
He
10.
just needs a
5.
little crease, and he got it.
Second touchdown pass of the night for Jarrett. The touchdown for Jaden is his 9th of the year. And here's McDoulet for the extra point. And he kicks it through the uprights. 10:46 to go in the third quarter of play. Our score now, West 38 and Heritage 7. This is Wolverine football presented by Wasp. Five-play, 80-yard scoring drive, 43 yards for Jaden Jackson on the touchdown. He's now 21 away from 1,000, and it is 38-7 Wolverines.
Well, they're giving away some money down there.
We got to enter that one of these nights.
Yep.
McDoulet kicks it off. Sky kick from the 29-yard line. It's taken. He's going to reverse his field. This is Grazer, who came up and get the kickoff, and Grazer's out to the 40-yard line.
So, Derek, here's my thing. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, okay? But you kick that sky kick right there, right?
Yep.
And he gets it, returns it a few yards, gets it out to the 40-yard line. If you just kick it out of bounds, the other team's going to get the ball at the 35-yard line with no chance of scoring.
And
they had a chance to score a touchdown on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're giving them a chance to score a touchdown. I don't.
And that time, they're trying to keep it away from Grazer. Grazer came up and got that one there.
Yep.
And
just kick it out of bounds and give it to him at the 35 because there's no way they're going to score a touchdown.
1st and 10 from the 40-yard line here for Heritage. Full house backfield. And the quarterback is still Zach Brown, and he hands it to Dylan Qualls. He is dragging defenders. He got 6 yards. He's not down yet. And now they blow it dead at the 46-yard line.
There was at least 6 Wolverines it took to bring him down.
That was a rugby scrum. 6 yards.
Little love tap from Swoboda and Qualls, respecting each other there on the tackle and the run. 2 tough football players going at it.
Qualls goes 6'1", 185. 2nd down and 4 from the 46. Again, a full house in the backfield here, and they'll hand it to Qualls again. And he lowers his shoulder and gets to the 48-yard line for a gain of 3. So 3rd and 2 coming up. Third down and 2. As Shane O'Max music players in the background here on 3rd down to charge up the Wolverine defense. They'll shift now into the eye. See if the Wolverines can hold their water here. They do, and they hand it to Qualls, and, well, on second effort, he might have got there.
Close.
It looks like well, the spot on the near side is closer. He's not quite to the yard marker.
He had to get to the 50, I think.
Yeah, it's 4th down. 4th and about half a yard. Gain of 1, we'll call it there for Qualls. He needs the stripe for the 1st down, so you can see how close it is right there. You get a good look at it at home.
That's a good job by that Nathan on camera 1 up top, getting us that shot.
4th and 1 from the eye. Now I'll look over to get the call from the sideline. Now a whistle.
Heritage.
Heritage takes time with 8:35 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 38-7. The Wolverines lead it. And this is Wolverine football presented by Wasp.
Wolverine fans, keep up with your favorite team all year long with the official app of Bentonville West Athletics. A free download in the App Store and Google Play. The Bentonville West Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things Wolverine. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Bentonville West Wolverines, proudly presented by Everett Buick GMC. Download today for free in the App Store or Google Play.
There's the Wild on this homecoming night.
They'll be heading back to West tomorrow night, Saturday night, for the homecoming dance from 7 to 10 o'clock tomorrow night. We appreciate all the people that made homecoming possible. And like I said, it's been a great week at school. I'm hoping it's Arabian Nights is the theme tomorrow night.
Here we go, 4th down and 1.
Big play for the Wolverine defense.
I formation here for Heritage. They'll hand it to Qualls, and Qualls stretching out his 2nd effort. He gets the 1st down. Across the 50, he's still up, and he drives forward down to the 46-yard line. Man, he's a hard guy to bring down. 1st down, he got 5 yards.
He just made 3 Wolverines miss behind the line of scrimmage. Both Swoboda brothers, Levi Rutherford, both had a chance to wrap him up. He's just a tough sucker.
1st and 10, Heritage at the Wolverine 46. How about a turnover here? Wolverines haven't had one after having 7 takeaways in the last 2 ball games. I formation, 2 receivers to the right. It's far side. Quick drop, and the slant is complete inside the 40, down near the 36-yard line, close to another 1st down for Jay De La Rosa. And that is another 1st down, a gain of 10.
Nice pitch and catch, back-to-back 1st downs on back-to-back plays for the War Eagles.
That's the kind of stuff that the Razorbacks could do with Austin Allen, and he wouldn't get hit all the time.
Yeah.
Just one step and out with the football.
Remind me to talk about Tony Romo a little bit, Derek.
1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. They'll hand it to the fullback this time. That is Mendez, and Mendez gets a yard down to the 35.
So, you got to give that fullback a little bit of love every now and then. He's going to come in there and give up his body.
DeAndrea Mendez, 5'9", 236, a senior for Heritage. Second down and 9 for the 35. Twin receivers to the far side in an I formation again. And now Brown looks over to the sideline. Zach Brown, the toss. Here is Qualls. And that's a good play on defense at the 35-yard line. I don't think he gained a yard.
The big stick by Kendall Young. I'm not sure who got the worst end of that, though.
There is a flag down on the play. It's against Heritage for a hold.
That's the first penalty of the half for either team.
Hey, it took 5 minutes and 4 seconds.
It's about 4 minutes longer than the first half. And
West is going to decline the penalty.
Just when Heritage gets something going,
it's going to be
shoot themselves in the foot and lose it down.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 9. The Wolverines declined the penalty. 3rd and 9 from the 35. Again, the War Eagles from the I. Brown, sprint out to the right, looking to throw, and it's caught over on the far side at the 24-yard line for a first down for De La Rosa. He's run out of bounds by Tucker Swoboda, but they moved the chains.
So 11 yards on that pickup. That's the third first down of this drive for the War Eagles, and they're down here in scoring distance now, Derek. From the 24, they can kick a field goal from here.
1st and 10 War Eagles for the 24-yard line. I formation. And a toss sweep going right for Qualls. And Qualls is run out of bounds. Whitlatch forces him out at about the 20-yard line. Gain of 4. That's the ninth play of the Heritage drive so far. And they've taken, right now, 4 minutes off the clock.
Spadden checks in inside linebacker for Levi Rutherford. Get some fresh legs in there. Got some hands on the hips by the Wolverine defense. That usually means they're a little bit gassed.
It's 2nd down and 6 from the 20. Play action fake here by Brown. Pressure on him. He throws it off his back foot towards the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. My goodness, what a play. Jay De La Rosa. That was a lob and a prayer, and it was answered
well, and Hume's
from 20 yards out.
Looking in the backfield again, I think.
20 yards for the touchdown. And it's 38-13 with the extra point pending here from Wilmer Aru. Good pass, kick away, and the kick is good. 6:31 to go, third quarter. 38-13 the score. Flag?
Got a flag.
Hold on, hold everything. I think whatever it is, it's going to be enforced on the kickoff. All right, we'll come back. 6:31 to go. It's the Wolverines in front, 38-14. This is Wolverine football presented by Wasp.
Game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get a 1 box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
10-play, 60-yard scoring drive for Heritage. 4 minutes off the clock, and it's 38-14 now.
So we're right where we were on the scoring differential, but it's 7-7 in this half. But, as the War Eagles, they've kind of struggled this year. I'll tell you what, Coach Travis, there's no quit in these War Eagles. They come right down the field, right back after we scored to make it a 31-point game.
There was a penalty on the extra point, so the War Eagles are going to kick from the Wolverine 45 on this kickoff.
I think you do an onside here, don't you? I mean,
why not? Down 38-4. It's a 24-point game right now.
This is the perfect spot to do one, if you're going to do one.
That looks like what's coming.
Oh, they're switching sides. And now we got some.
Well, there's a flag.
Yeah, I think that's illegal motion. Once you set the ball on the tee,
I don't think you can
do
move
that.
the tee. That's going to move the ball back to the 50. Also, the play clock was down to 5. Once you put it down, you can't move it. So they're going to try it right here.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a penalty on a kickoff, like before the kickoff. I've seen offsides on a kickoff.
Yeah.
Never before the kickoff.
Never for moving the tee. All right, here's the kick.
Boom.
It's a spinner towards the far side. Oh, and it's loose there at the 21-yard line, right on the boundary over there. Heritage claiming they got it. They do have it. Heritage recovers it.
It's 37 for the War Eagles.
Recovered by Devin Paulman.
Yep. Well, you know what, Derek? I think for 7 straight games, our special teams have been outstanding. And I'm not going to say like they're losing the battle, but that's not going to help tonight in the special teams battle. But every now and then, I guess you have to have something bad happen. And if you're going to have a bad thing happen on special teams, I guess this is as good a time as any to have it happen. And you can work on it and correct it so it doesn't happen again.
1st and 10 at the 22 of West for the War Eagles. I formation. Brown, their quarterback, hands it to Qualls. Qualls eludes a couple tackles, and he's got about 6 to the 16-yard line that time. Whitlatch in on the stop.
Stopped on the play by Ben Gann.
2nd down and 4 here for Heritage. 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They get the call. Brown throws it out complete. De La Rosa to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown. There's a flag.
I think it's going to be a hold on that outside receiver. I think it's going to come back. Yep.
So the flag is down, and that's going to take points off the board for Heritage.
And push him back to.
The call is holding against Heritage.
19-yard line.
See where they mark it from. They're marking it from the 17.
No, they're marking it from the 7 to the.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was after the catch is when the hold was. So
2nd down and 4 from the 17-yard line. Pump fake. Brown throws it. Boy, that was a tough throw, and it's incomplete. There's a flag down over there intended for De La Rosa. That was one of those back shoulder throws there.
Swoboda never saw it. Going to get the PI, I think.
So that should be half the distance and a 1st down. It is pass interference on the Wolverines. It's going to be 1st and goal for Heritage.
First and goal, War Eagles.
1st and goal for the War Eagles at the 8-yard line after the penalty. And the fullback, Mendez. First hit by Swoboda down at the 6-yard line, gain of 2.
Stopped by Hunter Swoboda.
So 2nd and goal from the 6 here. We've got 5:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. And Heritage is knocking on the door. So make it a 17-point game. And an option pitch. Here's Qualls. Cuts it back. Qualls inside the 5, twisting around, and they'll mark him at the 1-yard line. So 3rd and goal on the 1 coming up here for Heritage.
We had nobody on that pitch, man. We're lucky to hold him right there. Uh-oh, Swoboda, number 18's hurt there.
He's in some discomfort as he comes off the field. 3rd and goal for Heritage on the 1. From the eye, Brown, he may keep it here. He's going to keep it here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Heritage.
So the Warriors say not so fast, Wolverines. We want to play a little bit.
Zach Brown has ignited this Heritage offense. He's got 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. And it's 38-20. This will make it a 17-point game. It's still a 3-score game. The extra point is good. 38-21. West leads it. We'll be back. This is Wolverine football presented by Wasp.
But here is Jarrett looking to throw. Fires wide open. Jaden Jackson 30. Foot race 20.
On the behalf of the Bentonville Athletic Department, I would like to say thanks to all of our sponsors. These partnerships have created opportunities to over 2,000 students in grades 8 through 12. If you are interested in a commercial on our broadcast or other sponsorship opportunities, please email Scott Passman.
A 5-play, 22-yard scoring drive. Heritage recovering the onside kick. They punch it in the end zone. We got a 17-point game here in the 3rd quarter with 4:15 to go. Aru will kick it off. A squibber that's fallen on at the 36-yard line. That's a smart play. Smart play by Jake West.
Onside kick is down by Jake West.
So the Wolverine offense has been on the sidelines for a while. Jarrett brings out the number 1 offense. See if what kind of tempo we go here.
3 receivers to the near side. Handoff, Smallwood breaking a couple tackles, and he's cut down. Ball's loose. They're going to say it was down at the 46. Ooh. He gains 9.
Hang on to that football.
Paulman recovered it. He thought it was a fumble, and that Heritage sideline was about to go nuts. But they call him down. 2nd and 1 at the 46. Handoff Smallwood again. Right between the tackles. First down to the Heritage 47-yard line. So a gain of 7. Got a Heritage player who lost a helmet, so he'll have to come out for 1 play. That is Jacob Jones. 1st and 10, Wolverines on the 47. Jarrett throwing it. Far side, caught by Prince. Prince trying to get away from a man. Gets a couple extra yards before he's dropped at the 37-yard line. 11 yards, first down. 36 is where they'll mark it. Back-to-back first down plays for the Wolverines on the 36. High snap, Jarrett. He's going to keep it coming left. Will Jarrett upended at the 43-yard line by Devin Paulman. A 3-yard run.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 7 from the 33. Jackson in a slot on the near side. Here's Jarrett. Throwing it to the near side, and a diving attempt. Banda, they rule it a catch.
Yep.
At the 22, gain of 11. First and 10 now for the Wolverines again. On the 22-yard line. 3 receivers left this time. Jarrett floating one towards the near corner of the end zone. It is caught. No, incomplete. Incomplete.
Well, you're right, Derek. He did catch it, but he was pushed out of bounds, and again, he didn't get his feet in bounds.
Band to the intended target. 2nd down and 10. Stops the clock at 2:48 here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Jarrett. Little pump fake. Going to set up a screen. And it's McDonald to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. It's a touchdown. Dakota McDonald on the screen. 22 yards. His 2nd touchdown of the year. He caught one against Van Buren.
There we go. Here's a look at it. A little double screen. Tony and Saul getting outside to take out those outside linebackers in the secondary and opens it right up for McDonald's to basically jog into the end zone there.
Jarrett's 3rd touchdown pass of the night. Here's the extra point by McDoulet. He got it. 2:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. 45-21, Wolverines in front on the Wolverines Sports Programming Network. Back here in Bentonville, 45-21, the Wolverines. Bentonville West High School lead it with 2:40 to go. They're back in front by 24. After a 7-play, 63-yard scoring drive, Dakota McDonald with the touchdown grab, his 2nd of the year.
Well, the Wolverines are 2 for 2 on their drives for touchdowns in the 2nd half, but the War Eagles are also 2 for 2 in the 2nd half. So lots of points on the board if you like offense. This is the place to be this Friday night. 66 points total between the two teams.
Ryan Matt kicks it away this time. And it's picked up at the 10-yard line by De La Rosa, and he's dropped near the 20.
De La Rosa on the return.
So Heritage is going to have it back. The Wolverines figure out a way to stop him here. As you said, both drives in this half, touchdowns.
Ball is spotted at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 Warriors.
And if you'd have told me that Heritage was going to score more points against us than Harbor, I'd have said you're probably crazy a couple of weeks ago.
About that, huh? 7A West football.
That's right. Just when you think you got it figured out.
By the way, Bentonville's still comfortably in front of Rogers in that game. 1st and 10 from the 40 or from the 20-yard line. And here is a keeper by the quarterback, Brown. He faked the handoff to Kitterman. Now he'll keep it, and he'll get about 3 yards to the 23.
So that's what you want, positive yards.
Caleb McSpadden on the stop. Brings up 2nd down.
McSpadden and Rutherford at linebacker. We still haven't seen number 18, Hunter Swoboda, who limped off after that last Wiggle drive.
Yeah. 2nd down here. They're going to shift into the eye. And it's going to be Brown with a quick drop. Throwing it. Ooh, nearly incomplete. Nearly picked off De La Rosa. Covered by Victor Onyebuike over there.
He's starting for number 15, Slade Pearson, tonight. And really, that's kind of the first time they've thrown his way, I think. Or one of the few times they've thrown his way tonight. I think I'd have been trying him out a little bit more as the new guy.
Here we go with 3rd down and 7 from the 23-yard line. Another shift here into the I formation. They're going to send Gall wide to the far side. Flags are down, and the pass is incomplete. This looks like it's going to be against Heritage. Looking for Hunter Swoboda on the sideline right now. See if I can find him here with the
It's like Coach
field
Pratt's.
glasses.
The Wolverine sideline is trying to decline the penalty if they can, is what it looks like, maybe.
The Eagles shift, War Eagles, penalties decline. Brings up fourth
So
down.
must have had too many guys moving in that back. They had a lot of people moving on that shift. So
Fourth down, Heritage will punt. There's the first 3 and out of the game for either side.
wow.
Tucker Swoboda is back deep this time to return the kick. And the kick is away by Brown. Swoboda for the 31-yard line. Flag's down. He's out of bounds. Another flag comes in at the 45. Flags all over the field.
So maybe a clip or a block in the back.
I think so.
And is there a late hit one, or you think, or no?
Doesn't look like there's a late hit over here, but
okay,
we'll see.
Maybe they're just selling the first 2 flags with that third.
It was close on the near side here to a late hit. And he was on the chalk, and I think the Wolverine sideline wanted a late hit. Block in the back against West. So that'll back him up. First and 10 here for the Wolverines.
Wolverines, they take over first and 10 from your own 24-yard line.
1:34 to go here in the third quarter. Here is a run by Smallwood coming left. Smallwood hits the sideline and is out of bounds near midfield. Good run by Smallwood
Yeah, here, take another
the
look at
third
that.
quarter. Here is a run by
So
Smallwood
he
coming
tries
to
to hit it
left.
up the middle, not there.
Smallwood
Great job by
hits the
Hickson and
sideline
McDonald on the
and is out of
outside
bounds near
blocking that.
midfield. It's a 23-yard run, first and 10 at the 47. Here's Smallwood. And here he goes again. Bounces off a man. He's able to get 9 to the 46-yard line. That hit just able to slow him down enough for him to hit the carpet there at the 44 of Heritage. Here we go again.
Quick.
Smallwood weaving his way. First down to the 37-yard line. Gain of 7.
To the 37.
First and 10 for the Wolverines. Under a minute here in the third quarter. They lead by 24.
Smallwood's got all 39 yards in this drive so far.
And a pass here on the near side. Hickson goes down low. He makes the catch. And he is wrapped up at about the 31-yard line. Ty Grazer was the first War Eagle there. Gain of 6. One more play, maybe 2 more in the quarter for the Wolverines. They don't have to snap it again if they don't want to, but I think they want to. And it is Will Jarrett keeping the football inside the 20. Jarrett to the 15, to the 10, sniffing end zone. He's down out of bounds at about the 5.
That's a great job blocking downfield by number 84, Michael Hill, the wide receiver. Here we go, take a look at this. Big Michael Tony. There's Michael Hill getting that block on the outside.
Will Jarrett
Almost punching that one in.
First and goal, Wolverines. Move the football forward to the 4-yard line. And the quarter ends. That's the end of the third quarter. The Wolverines are threatening again when we come back. 45-21. This is Wolverine football presented by Wasp.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard in providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend
Fourth quarter here, the Wolverines up 45-21 over the Heritage War Eagles. And this is quite a commute from one 4-yard line all the way down to the other for the fourth quarter of play with John Mackey. I'm Derek Ruskin here at Tiger Stadium.
That's one of those deals. They should just give them like one untimed down to try to get in the end zone at least before we go to the quarter or something. I get tired watching them.
It is first and goal.
Jake West in at quarterback for the Wolverines now.
Here is West on first and goal. Handing it off, and that is a touchdown. Touchdown Wolverines for O'Neal Herrera Rivas.
There we go. Is that his first one? First touchdown of the year, I believe.
From 5 yards out, here's
another
West on first and goal. Handing it off, and that is a touchdown.
Made the first guy miss. That's 6 points for West.
5-yard run for Herrera Rivas. And now the extra point by McDoulet.
See, we just needed that one play to get it in.
Some confusion here on the extra point. The Wolverines have to call timeout.
I think we're short a guy.
Timeout Wolverines. They lead it 51-21, and this is Wolverine football presented by Wasp.
Wolverine fans, keep up with your favorite team all year long with the official app of Bentonville West Athletics. A free download in the App Store and Google Play. The Bentonville West Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things Wolverine. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Bentonville West Wolverines, proudly presented by Everett Buick GMC. Download today for free in the App Store or Google Play.
The extra point by McDoulet is good, and our score now is 52-21. The Wolverines with a 31-point lead, and we'll take another timeout here. This is Wolverine football.
Wolverine fans, keep up with your favorite team all year long with the official app of Bentonville West Athletics. A free download in the App Store and Google Play. The Bentonville West Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things Wolverine. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Bentonville West Wolverines, proudly presented by Everett Buick GMC. Download today for free in the App Store or Google Play.
So we're back at Tiger Stadium. Wolverines lead 52-21. That's Trey Travis set to kick off for the Wolverines. So in the second half, the Wolverines are 3 for 3, 3 touchdowns. We got to increase that red zone drive percentage tonight, I think, Derek.
Here is the kickoff here by Travis. It's going to be fielded at the 3-yard line by Heritage. De La Rosa cut down short of the 20-yard line. That's a great special teams play right there by Bentonville West. Maddox Thornton brings him down. And with 11:50 to go here, it's going to be first and 10 for Heritage. They're going to start the drive on the 19-yard line. Bentonville is up 50 on Rogers right now in that game.
That's going to leave a mark.
So it looks like both Bentonville and Bentonville West are going to clinch an opening round bye in the playoffs. Timeout taken by the Wolverines. 11:49 to go in the ball game. 52-21. We'll be back here on the Wolverine Sports Programming Network.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
We're back here, 19-yard line, first and 10 here for Heritage. Wolverines down to one timeout. The War Eagles have 2 for what it's worth. And on first down here is Zach Brown's pass incomplete, intended for Zach Gall here on the near side.
Zach Gall.
Both Bentonville schools are going to have first-round playoff byes in the 7A playoffs, unless a miracle occurs in the next 11:45.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope. In this instance, let's hope not. 2nd and 10. Here's the snap to Brown. He hands it off, and Qualls is dropped at about the 23-yard line. Caleb McSpadden on the tackle there for the Wolverines.
Number 56, Ben Gans in at defensive end. Number 62, Landon Woldridge, also in at defensive end. Colby Anderson against his first action of the night in the second half.
3rd down here and 6 for Heritage. Here's Brown feeling the pressure. Screen pass complete. Qualls to the 30, and he's dropped at about the 34-yard line for a first down. Grant Godsey made the tackle, and they will mark it at the 35, so it is 12 yards and a first down for Heritage. We're not quite to sportsmanship timing territory. The margin is 31, and that is at 35 when that kicks in, just in case you're wondering.
War Eagles hoping to keep the clock running normal.
Here's a pass out to De La Rosa complete, and that's going to gain about 8 yards at the 43-yard line. There is a flag on the play.
Of course there is.
Somewhere. No, there isn't. Oh, the downstairs.
Oh,
the old misdirection downstairs.
It's like looking at the scoreboard for the where the ball's placed. It's always wrong. It seems like.
Oh yeah, no, you gotta do that for yourself.
Judge it for yourself.
2nd and 2 here from the 43 for Heritage. This is a keeper by Brown.
He's not getting it.
Nope, he's thrown backwards by Ben Gann.
Godsey and Doctorello were all in there.
No gain on the play. So 3rd and 2. Clock running with 9:50 to play. Just shy of the 44-yard line. So it's 3rd and 1.5 if you want to be technical about it. Out of the pistol, they hand it to Qualls. And Qualls has the first down to the 46-yard line for a gain of 3.
We stood him up right at the line of scrimmage, but he got the spot.
First down at the 46 for Heritage. 9:20 on a rolling clock now here in the 4th quarter. They're in the pistol again with Zach Brown at quarterback. And a handoff to Qualls. Well, he ran over somebody, and Qualls finds his way out to the 49-yard line. Man. Gain of 3.
I believe that was Jesse Parker getting his first action at linebacker in there and got a little taste of the big boy Qualls we've been talking about tonight. He's a load to bring down.
2nd down and 7, Heritage. Call is in. The snap to Brown. He's going to throw it. It's complete to Gall. And he is going to be finally stopped at the 45-yard line. The first guy there for the Wolverines was Victor Onyebuike. And we've got, nope, everybody's up now. Looked like there may have been a man down there for the Wolverines, but they all get up. Gain of 4, so it's 3rd down and 2, we'll call it, from the 46. Pistol. Brown looking over to the sideline. And Brown hands it off right away to Qualls. Qualls powering his way for another Heritage first down to the 42-yard line. Man.
Beast mode.
He is running over people out there. First and 10 now for the War Eagles. Well, Qualls is a senior, so you won't have to worry about him again, thank goodness. Man.
And you know, there's been some Qualls for a long time at Heritage, and they've been really good football players.
First and 10 from the Wolverine 42. Fumble on the play, and the Wolverines recover it. It is scooped up on the loose ball by Cole Donovan.
So the Wolverine defense gets the first turnover of the game.
That's their 8th takeaway in the last 2+ games. And they're going to take over at their own 46-yard line.
So we got a whole new O-line in. Left tackle number 77, Jackson Collins. Center's number 58, Alex Trader. Left guard is 61.
West is the quarterback, and Herrera Rivas is the running back again, who scored the touchdown earlier.
Zach Tramelin at left guard. Right guard, I believe, is number 79, Andrew Perez.
First and 10 from the 46-yard line. West throws it out, complete, and that is out over the 50 down to about the 47-yard line for Austin Driggs, the sophomore wide receiver. Driggs is going to be about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll keep the tempo going here. Andre Trent is in the game at wide receiver on the near side. Herrera Rivas in the backfield with Jake West. Snap to him. Play fake. Jake keeps it. Runs into his own lineman, bounces away, and he's dropped down with a horse collar tackle at the 43-yard line, so you can probably add 15 more to this. Trey Kitterman made the tackle, but it looked like a horse collar with the naked eye.
And I think you're right, Derek. They're going to talk about it.
Yeah, here it is.
Yep.
Horse collar tackle against Heritage. So
we
first down and a lot more.
6 yards plus the free ones.
They'll put the ball down at the 27-yard line. The play nets 21. First and 10 for the Wolverines. Three receivers to the near side. Lone man on the far side is Michael Hill. Herrera Rivas is again the running back. Jake West keeping it. And Jake is stood up and driven backwards. First man there for Heritage was Joseph Nunnally, a linebacker.
Hernandez also in there on the tackle for the War Eagles. I missed the right tackle, number 53. It's Carter Murray.
Loss of 2 makes it 2nd and 12 from the 29. West trying to get these backups to punch one in here. And West keeps it. Jake, nice move. Jake gets the outside of the 20, and he's wrapped up from behind right at the first down marker at the 17. It is a first down. Nunnally brings him down. Gain of 12.
So Jake West making a little noise with his feet right here.
Jake has not thrown a touchdown this year. Will he throw his first one on this drive?
You know, we saw him a little bit last year when Will was injured early in the year. Haven't seen him so much this year at the quarterback position with a healthy Jarrett. The much improved offensive line keeping Will Jarrett much more healthy.
First and 10. Here is a give to Herrera Rivas. Nice cutback, and Herrera Rivas down inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line.
Call it 4?
Yeah, gain of 4. 4:40 to go in the ball game. West Going to move to 8-0 and 5-0 in league play. Trying to put a cherry on the sundae right here on this drive.
West is 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 8 times.
That's confusing. They're 8-0. Second down. And a keeper by Jake inside the 10. He's dropped down about the 8-yard line. He's close to a first down.
It's going to be real close, it looks like, but not quite, maybe.
Not quite there. 3rd and 1.
So we call it 5, even though we made about 5 3/4. Because you can't get 6, or it'll be the first down.
3rd down for the Wolverines. Jake West.
Whoop.
Play clock running late, and they call a timeout.
So we don't get the delay.
Time is taken with 3:36 to go in the ball game. The Wolverines lead at 52-21. This is Wolverine football.
But here is Jarrett looking to throw. Fires wide open. Jaden Jackson 30. Foot race 20.
On the behalf of the Bentonville Athletic Department, I would like to say thanks to all of our sponsors. These partnerships have created opportunities to over 2,000 students in grades 8 through 12. If you are interested in a commercial on our broadcast or other sponsorship opportunities, please email Scott Pass.
3rd down and 1 as we come back here for the Wolverines on the 8-yard line. Here's Jake West, the quarterback. Keeps it straight ahead. Jake inside the 5. He's got the first down to the 4-yard line before the War Eagles bring him down. 1st and goal here on a 5-yard run by Jake West.
All right, so Rivas has the touchdown already, right?
Yep.
So maybe West fakes it and gets his own touchdown tonight.
On 1st and goal, West keeps it, cuts it back. Jake West, touchdown Wolverines.
Good for you, Jake.
So Jake West caps it off. He took a shot there. He's in some pain as we look at it here again. Cuts Let's it back. See what happened here.
that
Jake
was
West,
a great
touchdown
stick.
Wolverines.
Number 37, we've been saying his name all night. That's Paulman, right? Yeah. How about that second team O-line coming in, though, and march the ball right down the field. 54 yards on that drive.
Extra point now by McDoulet. And the kick is good. 3:05 to go in the ball game. Our score is now West 59, Heritage 21. This is Wolverine football.
Here we go. We're back at Tiger Stadium. Jake West is just taking it in for a 4-yard quarterback keeper. Second team offense coming in and moving the ball down the field. West leads 59-21. 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the ball game.
This is going to go fast because
now we're finally
in sportsmanship timing territory.
Clock rolling on the kickoff.
It's going to be Ryan Matt kicking it away. Short kick, fielded at the 16-yard line by De La Rosa. He's got some moves. And he's taken down just short of the 30-yard line.
Tyree Medlock wrapping up. Doing a good job staying in that outside lane.
So next week, the Wolverines will be at Rogers. We'll be on the air at 6:45, and it's a 7 o'clock kick as they try and set the stage for a showdown with Bentonville for the 7A West title.
You know, they've been talking it for a few weeks now, and we just got one more week to go. Let's just make sure we take care of business one more time, because golly, how disappointing would that be as you kind of go and slip up against the big blue Mounties.
Brown's in the game at quarterback, 1st and 10. And they'll hand it off here. And there's a lot of room over there on the far side for Brett Lemond. And Lemond is all the way to the Wolverine 48 for a first down. 23 yards.
They got to the other side of the 50 pretty quick there.
Yeah, they did. Brett Lemond, a 5'6" junior, 128 pounds. From the pistol here, Brown hands it to Grazer this time, and Grazer is down to about the 44.
Shane Minikin at linebacker had an opportunity to make a tackle behind the line of scrimmage, just missed it. Wolverines able to keep it to a gain of 4.
Well, the game right now in the 7A West, Fayetteville leads Harbor 28-21. Last check of the third quarter. Springdale all over Van Buren tonight. Bentonville beats Rogers. So they're going to stay unbeaten in conference play. And a nice open field play again by Maddox Thornton. He had the play on special teams earlier, and now he has a play here on the defensive side for a loss.
Flying in from that safety position. That's called running the alley, Derek, right there. That's filling that alley.
1:11 on the running clock here in this one. And that time Grazer lost his footing a little bit. Now a shove after the play. And there's no flag. I'm not quite sure how. Cole Donovan made the stop and then got shoved for his troubles afterwards. That's a loss of 1. Next week, Jaden Jackson will need 21 receiving yards to hit 1,000 for the year. Final 30 seconds here. Here's Lemon coming left, being chased and being dropped at the 45-yard line. Man, these guys are playing with some spirit out there. Jesse Parker brings him down, and that's going to be the ball game.
Hey, real quick reminder tomorrow for all you people that have been around Bentonville for a long time. Longtime coach Randy Calger passed away. We're having a memorial service at Washington Junior High tomorrow at 10 a.m. He coached a lot of boys, a lot of young men in the town of Bentonville over his teaching career and coaching career at Bentonville High School and at Washington Junior High as well, and a lot of my former players as well. I learned a lot from him, and so 10 o'clock tomorrow at Washington Junior High for Coach Calger's memorial service.
The Wolverines win it tonight 59-21 over the Heritage War Eagles. They stay perfect on the year, headed to Rogers next Friday night for Week 9 of the high school season. We hope you'll join us either on the BWHS app or in person in Rogers next Friday night for the matchup between the Wolverines and the Rogers Mounties. For the Wasp crew, you see them there on the screen. For John Mackey, I'm Derek Ruskin. Saying so long from Tiger Stadium, where the Wolverines are still perfect. They beat Heritage tonight 59-21.